Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Just trying to fight ghosts again. Um, yes, a group, Phasmophobia stream. Uh, should be able to jump right into it. Though I don't know how don't think we're doing. No jumping into Discords. I think we're just getting straight into it. Which works for me. You might be jumping into an early Discord. Probably for a chat. Oh,
Hey!
I'm a ghost.
Ooh! Are you a wraith?
I'm I'm the djinn. When the lights are on, I get angry.
You playing in the dark?
As dark as I can get in a
I like this spooky music.
yeah, West of Loathing.
Hell yeah.
It's a very fun game. Highly recommend that game too. Yeah, everything's up. How is everything going for you?
Pretty good. I had a nice date yesterday. I was the only person that was sober.
Man.
Well, I was the designated driver on undeclared. It was basically like, so how are we getting home? And they're like, I don't know. I guess you're taking
you.
You. Yeah. So my date was kind of a little more drunk than me, so she was a little flirtatious. But...
Nothing's more exciting than just a drunken date. That's just how you doing?
How they're gonna say nothing's more exciting than being the only sober person in a group of drunks?
Well, that too. You're just like watching as people are like, yeah.
Yeah, especially because I'm like the newest addition to the group, right? Because
Yeah.
my date knows her best friend, and then it was her best friend's boyfriend. So they're already like real familiar with each other.
And then there's just you, sober and just drinking a soda or something.
Onsen Star, yes, we are professional
Yeah.
ghost hunters. And I've heard that you have expressed an interest in joining our ghost hunting team today.
Yes.
Is that correct?
She will
Well,
be joining
I will
via
be more than happy to demonstrate our skills to you.
Well, I ran her through one intro thing, but it was very quick. We did actually pretty well. We deduced it correctly. I feel like I did more work, but it was mostly to see if her setup ran well. Cause yeah, that would have been awkward to be like, hey, let's get you in here, and then she's just like, it's broken, it's broken.
I can't play it.
But yes, it was your first time at it. I imagine your second time will feel equally as bad as your first time.
Wow, I am launching the game then.
Yes, we can
You
get.
you can launch it later if you'd so like to talk a little longer. That's up to you.
Nah. Welcome, Trigger. Hey, great game. Yeah. Phasmophobia has been a game that me and Soap and I've gotten Monson Star into. It's a pretty fun game.
I've heard of Phasmophobia many times before I started playing it, and I just never got around to playing it. And now that I have played it for the first time with Polypo, I am like addicted to it.
It's terrifying.
It is a little scary, yeah, but I also think that one reason why I like it so much is it just reminds me of my childhood, like watching all the Ghost Hunter shows. There's a
Oh,
lot
for
of
sure.
there's a lot of scary games, but this is like the only game I can think of where they're like, yeah, you're just like a group of ghost hunters. It just makes me feel like you're like Ghostbusters, or something like that.
And there is that too. Monson Star's doing it via VR, and so like that just makes it even worse. It's like now everything's up in your face.
I don't have anything for VR, so
It's for the best.
you'll have to send me the code,
I'm hosting. I can do that.
I guess, because Monster says I need the code to get in.
Yes, I can make the lobby. Just give me 1 second. Yeah. Give me the code. There we go. I will.
Did you text it or direct Discord or what?
I am going to message it to you as you messaged it to me. But I want to make sure I get it correct. Because it would be really awkward if I didn't.
Some random person's server. Who are you? I don't know. This is the code I got.
And then I will text it to her because she's in VR. So, unless she keeps taking off the headset.
I am here.
Yeah, the echo begins.
Oh yeah, I'll disconnect from Discord now. if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Okie.
There, no more echo.
No echo for you.
So do you want to just stick with the farmhouses again, since those are the most recent ones, or do you want to go back to one of the old ones that we did?
That will be interesting because we might be limited because Monson Star is.
Let's just start with Tanglewood and see what Monson Star.
Yeah. Wouldn't hurt to go back to the basics.
Go back to the beginning.
I'll be completely isolated on my end from the stream, so any questions or whatnot, you'll have to be voiced. Yeah, I can read those. Turns out I'm a masterful reader.
Hello. Monson Star is now chosen Chimera.
Yeah, tomato.
Yes, that's my Steam. That is my Steam thing.
She alternates between different names.
You will never know who I am.
Ooh, it's always
it'll be a mystery.
Debate. I like to play as this guy because he looks like a creepy dude in his mom's basement. So
he looks
like he'd be a ghost hunter.
America's Most Wanted.
In his mom's basement.
Yep, that's like what most ghost hunters are, right? Creepy dudes in their mom's basement.
It'll just stick to this girl.
I'm trying to find ghosts.
She looks like Ellen Page a bit, doesn't she? Or excuse me, it's Elliot Page now.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry. I'm just used to
misgendering people.
No, I'm beyond two souls. I'm just used to thinking of that.
I forget what it's called. Your
don't make fun of me.
I forget what that's called.
One of you all I want.
I shall ready up because I don't need to buy extra equipment.
I don't think we need to.
I have no money, so I can't buy.
I will ready up too. I think we can do this without any tools.
I have soap in my face, so I can't ready up because I can't see.
I don't know how to move.
You'd have to space bar out.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, it is weird on how that works.
I love the animations in this game. I see a ghost.
Go 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 go! It's so stupid.
And you sat there and said that I moved janky. It's like, you guys look.
Well, you move like you're like trying to do like some like moonwalk kind of thing. Like you're on like you're like in a astronaut suit. Like you just move really like.
Jump in this game.
Yeah, seriously. Well, I'll load it up and we won't be able to hear each other while we load. So.
Complete and total silence. I'm scared.
Boop. I think he said something about bowling in there. It would be a shame if there was a ghost. It would be really funny though if they added a like a thing.
Oh
where
my god, there you are.
You psych yourself out. Like there's
I
no.
feel like I didn't see anybody else, so I'm just like, oh my god, I actually loaded in before everybody.
I feel like I'm always the last to load in for some reason. Agents ready to go,
The game consists more of
it's so yeah, it's funny.
What are you doing?
I'm looking at this belt that you're carrying. Is this like your VR headset?
Yeah, it's where she
Yes.
puts her stuff.
I can actually use both of my hands. Joke's on you.
Yeah, she can hold 4 things.
Yeah, her animating is way more expressive than ours.
Yeah.
She's like putting her hands in front of her face and everything.
Well, sometimes I have to readjust the headset because it likes to slip a little bit. So yeah.
It is funny how you kind of like do like some dances around it though. All right, so what shall be our? Well, first off,
I'm still working on Spirit Box. I'm stealing the Spirit Box.
He's like, I'm
gonna make it work. Oh,
I seem to always be the
I don't
designated
even have
flashlight holder.
either that or
I don't
she
have
can, because
I was gonna say I can actually point it, so depends on who wants to hold the thing.
Grab what you want to do, Monson Star.
I will grab just the Spirit Box, and then I will take whatever's left. While I stare at this foggy camera.
I'll take the blueprint or the
fingerprint.
The fingerprint
yeah.
flashlight.
So that means I'll be complete. I'm gonna take the camera then, because this is the only way I can see.
I mean, if you want the flash.
No, I'm good. I can do it. It's just I need something to see. I have 1 slot for something else.
I don't know what this is good for, but I guess I'll take this.
I'll take EMF reader.
If you ever get anything on the EMF, that's the room that we gotta go to for the Spirit Box, I think.
Last time I grabbed anything that you had to plant, I accidentally flung it. So most I can do is offer to carry it for somebody.
Nah.
You're gonna fling the journal across the room.
We got it all set.
I try. With the first one, he asked me to put the dots down, and when I tried to put it down, I flung it onto the floor.
Time to go catch some spirits.
I'm gonna find some ghosts, guys.
Open the door.
I could be like the freaking like this person's like, oh my god, we're haunted so badly. Then you're just like,
Are there any ghosts in here?
So they apparently had a baby named Nancy at some point in time.
You can't just name drop.
On amateur?
We are on amateur.
Okay.
Unless something changed.
Hello, Deborah. What's the ghost name?
I have no idea.
Deborah,
I guess I can go look again if he wants to torment him that badly.
Did you hear that?
Yes, but I thought that was just like, you know.
No, it sounded like somebody talking in my ear.
That was the ghost, the spirit box. I think you got the spirit box working, maybe.
Maybe.
Ask it some questions.
What room are you in?
Are you here with us?
So the ghost's name is Marie West.
What? You can't just.
Marie. Can you
Looks
hear
so
us?
green
Marie?
outside. What room are you
Smug
in?
as hell.
What room are you in?
Here, I'm gonna put this in a tighter spot, like right on this wall here. It should work right good here. Yeah. And
How
then go
old
through
are
there,
you?
You'll definitely see him go through there. That door opened on its own.
I
It
heard
worked.
help.
It worked.
Shit, I heard a whisper.
Yeah, I
Okay,
heard help
alright.
behind me, but I
So spirit box is a yes.
want to put down the book. Can
I
you
can
write
hear-
in
I
the
can hear
journal?
you.
Spirit box. They opened this door. Maybe they're trying to tell us they're in here.
The last time it was a shade that was in here, and there was like freezing temps.
Are you in the garage? Are you in the garage?
What do you need us? What do you need us to help you with?
Did you do
I did that, yeah.
that?
I think they're telling us they're in the garage because they opened the door to it.
Are you going to murder us in the garage?
Trying to look for. Trying to look for spirit
Not
orbs.
seeing fingerprints.
Yeah.
I don't even know how good the camera is. I have the camera, but I don't know what it's good for.
Taking pictures of ghosts when you see ghosts, because sometimes they manifest.
Oh, so
Yeah,
that
I don't
can't
know
actually.
if taking pictures of them gives you any evidence. Though.
Yeah, it doesn't pick up it doesn't pick up ghost orbs, but it's supposed to take like evidence, like if you find bones, and other things like that.
Are you here with us in the garage? I want you to kill Paul if you're here with us.
Cool,
That's
thanks.
violent. You know what? I would laugh if you said that.
Can you help
us?
us?
Yeah, then they just appeared right in front of me. Is there a second floor in this house? I can't remember.
No, there is
No,
not.
there's a basement though. I was trying
How
to open
old
the
are you?
door.
Yeah, I'll open the door, help you out, go to the basement together.
What room are you in? How did you die?
I'm gonna grab the spirit journal, okay?
Go nuts.
Be right back.
It's empty. Oh, it's right here. It's in here. It's right
The
there.
spirit journal.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, I didn't see anyone grab that. Oh, I didn't pull the EMF yet.
Yeah. EMF this
See if I
place.
get any activity in any of these rooms.
Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Give us a sign.
You're in Four Creeks, or is that somebody else?
That's just us. I think.
Tomato, tomato. I'm hearing glasses drop. Then again, my sanity's probably Yeah, my sanity's plummeting.
Ah, her shit.
I heard some. I'm not picking up any EMF though. Oh,
There it
level
goes.
5 EMF, level 5. Okay,
Maybe it is a shade again.
that was
Okay,
100%.
I swear, if it's like a repeat, it was
it's
a
right
shade.
here in this room.
There was like a shade like in here, or
Right
like
here.
the freezing temps and stuff like that would happen. So
No,
EMF
and-
5.
EMF 5, it's spirit, wraith, or twins. Because we got voice box and level 5.
Shit, I heard yes.
Yeah, I heard it on the spirit box, so spirit box.
Yeah, yeah. What did he say yes to?
I don't know.
Maybe me saying it's like spirit, wraith, or twins.
So
Maybe. Are you a
we
spirit?
got EMF 5.
It feels a little
and-
ambiguous,
Yes.
doesn't it?
So we got
We get it
spirit
right.
or it's either the twins, the spirit, or wraith.
Yeah,
Where'd the book go? Where'd you put the book?
in the garage. I don't think they're in the garage though.
Yeah, I think it's in the kitchen.
Because I got the level 5 EMF like right here.
Well,
Like-
last
It's in the basement.
Can you write in the journal?
It's like in this hallway.
Can
Kitchen
you-
or hallway?
Can you turn on the lights?
Oh,
damn it, I heard it again.
Someone's about to die. We're about to have a haunting. Are
We're
you
hearing
asking
more
for
and more spirit boxes.
Yeah, it's in the spirit box.
Definitely the spirit box is working.
Can you give us a sign?
Yes.
It
I'm
says,
here.
It says I'm here.
It says I'm here.
Can you write in the journal? It's jiggling
I'm not
glasses.
I'm not seeing anything on dots.
It's saying death.
I heard death.
It's just saying it died. Which we already knew that.
Or it's saying it's wanting us to die.
Do you want us to leave? I think it said gone.
Want us to die.
I guess I could take a little sanity break.
It wants you gone. That's what it's saying. Okay, break.
You want me to die.
It's like, I guess I could use a little sanity break.
Not too bad.
Wow, it really
Paul's
got
is
to
dropping
you.
the most because you're listening to that spirit box.
I'm only slightly insane.
It was definitely assaulting that box a lot. Like,
Yeah, it was very talkative. So EMF 5 and Spirit Box, Spirit Wraith are twins.
Yeah, I got Spirit Wraith or
So
twins.
if it's a spirit, it's going to do ghost writing.
Oops.
If it's a wraith, it needs the dots. And if it's twins, freezing temperatures.
Okay.
So those are the things we got to look for.
I don't think there's freezing temperatures because I haven't seen that yet. So I'm going to early on say I don't think it's the twins.
Me neither. Though it was moving
Yeah,
a lot of things.
Yeah, well, I usually say with that they interact with the environment at the same time, and where I think that honestly gets a little hard because it's like you gotta see them be able to do like multiple things at once.
But it says wraiths never touch the ground. Maybe that's why we're not seeing it very well on the dots projector.
It can't be tracked by footsteps.
I have a feeling like it's the spirit.
Me too. I'm gonna circle it in case I die, but I can't really test it
after you die.
Oh, whoops! I can't really test anything.
What'd you say it was?
Yeah.
I think
it's a spirit, but we could still look for more evidence.
Yeah, there's no point in ending it right now. We can still find.
No, there's always like what he said. I guess circle. I guess I'll go. I guess I will go.
Spirit is circled by default, isn't it?
Yeah.
My sanity's dropping, but I can help a little bit. Get in there.
I guess this. I'm not gonna probably find.
Dear God, don't do that again.
What? Say get in there?
Get in there!
You were behind me and writing. There's writing.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there's writing. Cool.
Master Detective.
We out of here.
We're leaving now.
I drew like a face or something.
It was happy to see us.
So with writing, that
It's
leaves
a
it
spirit.
as the spirit. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody got spirit circled?
Yep.
Well, all in a day's work. Bleep, blop, bleep, bloop, bloop. Click, click, click.
It's a spirit. Damn it, somebody need to go in there and go and be insane again, so that way we can get 25.
Look, I did my job. I'm insane enough as it is.
It was a spirit, and we got the EMF reader thing.
So we got some extra money.
I gotta level up.
Okay. Well, what?
I got Tripod, Edgefield Road, and Ridgeview Court.
Well, you got the ability to buy it. So we could either upgrade to a bigger map, or we could increase the difficulty.
I'd rather go to the bigger map.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, you about made me pee my pants when you whispered something about the house when you were behind me, so I don't think I'm ready for it.
We'll do a... I think we liked Ridgeview better.
Monster Star, were you watching that time when I didn't know that Paul died, and I like walked up to the second floor like, "Hey, Paul." you
Turned the
okay?"
corner to
I
see
turned
my
the corner,
dead
and I was like,
body.
"No!" And I just started screaming. And as soon as that happened, a haunting started. So all the doors locked, and I was like, "No!"
That was like perfect timing, though. Gotta admit that. Perfect.
Well, yeah. Well, I was following him as a ghost too, so I was just like, "Watch till he sees me die," and he just turns the corner, and my body sprawled on the ground.
Is this a lighter? Like, what the heck is this blue? I think that's the lighter.
Yeah, the little blue things are lighters. Did we want to buy equipment? I have a motion detector.
I guess what do you guys have? And I guess I'll try to buy the thing that nobody else. Cause
I'm pretty sure I'm
just...
the one that would be able to buy things.
Man, I can buy a few things like the candle and lighter.
But I'm also... I feel like we don't really need anything because... I feel like we just need more level ups under our belt, you know? Like, the
stuff that I want to try, like the microphone, is like level locked. I can't even use it yet.
Yeah.
I wonder what the heck that
I can get
is that radar?
I can get the motion detector, the... I mean, yeah, everything's so kind of like the smudge sticks, the crucifix, like...
That probably be the most that I would buy is the stuff that you can use to fend stuff off, and that are part of like the dailies, like the crucifix, the sludge sticks.
I have never even attempted to use the smudge sticks yet.
I used it once and it burned up like that. Like it was just like poof, it was gone. But I can grab it if we want it.
I mean, if you want to grab it, I just figured it's like I try to help out a little bit. But...
I'm under the impression that we just need more like experience, you know.
I mean, yeah, but to me, it's like when you're trying to identify like some of these like creatures or ghosts or whatever the hell you want to call them.
Look,
like...
if you just call them a creature, they're gonna get angry.
Well, maybe I want to get angry.
No, that's Soap's job.
Then, yeah, then if nobody wants to really do that, then yeah, okay. Yeah.
At least not right now.
I get angry at the ghost. Is it my job?
You get the ghost angry at us.
Yeah.
You kick down the door and you're like, which one of you pansies want a piece of...
You're if you remember what I said on that one stream, you're the guy that's the first to die because you make him mad.
Well, then at least I'm the one that proves that they're real.
Yeah. We just drag his body out.
Is that a good thing when you're dead?
It does a lot of good for you because you'll be rich.
So we're already up.
I brought some fun stuff, so maybe we'll have some extra stuff to use.
Okay. You're good to go.
I'm ready.
There we go. This is a bigger map, so I definitely expect us three to have a bigger problem.
I wasn't the first one to load in this time.
I'm the first one to load in.
That's pretty bad on how you start off losing your mind when you're in this truck.
It ticks back and forth. It's like 98, 99, 100.
Detect the paranormal with a parabolic microphone. Good, nobody has it.
It responds to everyone. I'm gonna keep playing with the spirit box unless somebody else wants to play with it.
I guess I'll be the flashlight person.
Okay.
Light my candle.
This is peak male performance.
Oh, that's a super powerful flashlight. Okay.
Yeah, don't lose that. It's expensive.
I'll lose it. I guess Ferris, since I didn't buy this stuff with my money, I guess I'll stick to the default stuff that you don't.
Don't touch my stuff.
I'll take the fingy print UV light because I'm usually the one that always uses it anyway. So I have room for one more thing.
I mean, I can only hold one or two more things, but I guess
got a lighter.
Everybody else take.
crucifix and a candle.
It kind of set me on fire.
I guess I'll take the EMF reader to try to find where it is. So its name is Ruth Lavender.
We all know we all know who the real monster is now.
As I'm clicking the EMF in your ear.
Hey, is this thing working?
Is this thing on? Do you hear anything? I'm gonna find these ghosts. Metal Gear.
Throwing things over there.
Why are you throwing things?
Oh, that lightning flash means it's bad news. It's a demon already.
The last one was foggy, this one's rainy. We're just screwed.
Dude, this lighter doesn't light in the rain. Go figure.
Well, I would
It's actually
hope it wouldn't.
really
Otherwise it'd
immersive.
It's called game physics.
It's really dark.
I'll light the way, maybe. So I
Here, I'll
have
light
the
a
journal.
candle for y'all.
I got the game journal.
Who closed the door? Was that me by accident? I think that
didn't
may have
touch
been me by
I don't
accident.
I don't even know how to close doors. Remember?
It's a lot brighter than I remember. I can actually see. Like without a light? That's kind of weird. Oh. Oh yeah, we're still an amateur.
Why? Was it supposed to be darker?
No, I just forgot that on intermediate it turns the breakers off. I'm looking for stuff.
Going to make a great YouTube clip.
Yo, this is gonna be so cool if one of us dies.
All the views, man! All the views!
They're in the walls. They're in the goddamn walls.
As you go exorcist and start climbing on the ceilings and...
Don't worry, I got my cross with us. The power of Christ compels me.
Hey, that lightning was great. I could see.
I'm not seeing any evidence yet. Wait, that's either dust or that's spirit orbs.
You can only see them with a camcorder.
Through the camera. I thought they were like bright,
Nope,
floating.
it's spirit orbs. Oops, I just threw my camera there. There we go.
This hallway,
Wait,
huh?
we have spirit orbs as evidence.
I'll mark it. Ghost orbs.
Yeah.
So we got Banshee, Revenant, Yuri, a lot.
This hallway is.
Are you here?
Showing signs.
Aye.
Can you give us a sign?
Maybe it's one of the rooms that's in the hallway.
Probably.
Maybe I
Like
should
they
put
were-
this. Maybe I should put the
they're
notebook
moving
on this
to one of
auto
these
magazine.
rooms.
Oh, I got fingy prints on the closet. Right there.
Thingy prints, I
Okay.
guess. I'll mark
They
that down.
they disappeared though, so I have a. Ooh,
Oh
Uh-oh.
it's trying to spook us.
shit! We got Banshee, Hantu, and Obaki.
Yeah, I'll turn on the
So
lights.
yeah, we got three choices: Banshee, Hantu, and Obaki.
Cool. Fingy prints. Ghost orbs.
So, ghost writing is not going to be for any of them. Spirit box. Dots projector, if that goes off, it's a Banshee. EMF level 5 is a Baki. And freezing temperatures is Hantu.
Well, right now, EMF has been kind of a dud.
Let's move this into this hallway.
True. Yeah, because the fingy prints were right here. They were on that door.
And I had ghost orbs right here.
It's trying to spook us, though.
I wanna make
Fingy
sure
prints.
where-
Fingy prints are over here, too.
It's good. Doing a good job at it for me.
Fingy prints are on this door.
Are you scared?
When you're doing this in first person, kinda.
You did it.
Walking around the house, bumping into things.
Nice decor, yes. It'd be great to have a
well, it's like
house
for-
in this neighborhood.
Well, it's like for me, it's like everybody else has a speaker. Me, I'm like literally hearing this thing in my ear, and so when Polypo was behind me, it was like,
Hey, I have a surround sound headset.
Yeah, I have a headset.
Oh, I forgot. You guys are using it on a headset.
I have a very expensive headset.
It's just that the screen is a lot further away than right in our face.
Is anyone getting freezing temperatures? 'Cause I don't have any cold breath.
Not yet,
No,
no.
I haven't gotten anything.
No
Most I've
EMF
gotten was
going
the-
off.
Closest thing I
What's
got
up,
is these
gotten
fingy
was
prints
the-
on this door. That's the only other thing I got. There has been no
That is
EMF.
Not weird at all. Oh, wait. Yeah. I was sitting
just
staring
an
at that
ugly
poster
painting.
and
Oh my god, this painting is disgusting.
well, I saw like the outer eyes, and it looked like it was creepier than what it was.
Your mind's playing tricks on you.
Oh, they just opened the door over here. Oh,
They're having
oh
a
no.
giggle.
Oh, I'm hiding. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Pretty soon I would just run out the door.
Yeah, they opened this door too. They're doing us a mighty fright.
They are very unhappy. I can see your hand through the freaking closet.
They turned the
Yes,
lights.
I'm filming the closet door.
No, lights are still on. I guess I'll give the old spirit box a go again.
My insanity.
How old are you?
Horrible. It can't be the spirit box if it's
The ghost is pissed.
the Banshee Hantu Orabaki. It means it can't be spirit box.
No, never mind then. I'm not gonna ask you any questions, Ghost.
Yeah, you
Banshee
get
is
I dropped it.
Banshee is Dot's projector.
Which we haven't
That has
seen
not gone
at
off
all.
yet.
The EMF has been
Yeah, Obaki
like
is,
dead silent.
I can't.
I'm not seeing cold breath.
That's the only thing bad about holding my flashlight in one hand and trying to flip through this book in the other. Is I'm constantly doing like this.
I'm ready to hide in this.
There.
locker. You just say the word.
Can I hide in this this boudoir?
This
Huh.
boudoir.
What if I just steal your spot? Sloik?
Well, Brittany's just hanging out in the hallway, so she'll be the first to go.
True.
I mean, if I die,
She'll scream.
Yep.
Oh
Oh my god!
huh. This is definitely
Well,
weird.
Everybody's just like taking up all the closets anyway, so it's not like I have anywhere to go.
Oh, you can hide in the closet here with me.
Yeah, you could probably fit 2 people in this closet.
I mean, if she opens the door, one of us is going.
Actually, you could probably fit 3 people in here.
Squeeze in, everyone. Make room.
It's just like on how we're all pre-planning our demise.
Let me put the dots projector in the closet.
I guess I'm gonna step outside and check our sanity. Yeah, the ghost is very active. Trying to give us a mighty spook. Ugh. Oh, I need that, actually. That's the other thing that... Ugh. A Hantu, a Banshee, and a Baki. A Hantu. Hantus move slower in warmer areas. Lower temperatures allow the Hantu to move at faster speed. Fingerprints, ghost orbs, freezing temperatures. I don't think it's that. If I had to guess, it's the EMF, but I'm just not catching it. Baki. Fingerprints, ghost orb, EMF level 5. Sometimes this ghost will shapeshift, leaving behind unique evidence when interacting with the environment, and Obaki will rarely leave a trace. It did go away. Well, my sanity's doing great. They're the ones that are suffering. I'm gonna think it's an Obaki. I'm gonna circle Obaki. Because the, how's it going?
When they're together,
What?
I feel like a haunting should have happened by now.
I mean, I can leave you alone if you want.
Speaking of a haunting.
Yeah, speaking of, I'm gonna find a good place to hide.
Oh crap, it's up the stairs! It's a banshee! It's a banshee! It's a banshee! It's a banshee!
How is it a banshee? Well, I'm dead. How is it a banshee? I guess they could have heard it. I came in just to find a haunting. It was my foot. Can I pick up? I want to pick up, do they still have optional objectives? Haven't played this long.
Locked in.
Oh, is it another haunting?
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
He's like folded in half. Yeah, she's gonna get it.
Oh, that didn't look good.
Yeah. I think they do still have optional objectives.
Great YouTube material.
Should
Wait to monetize this video.
I'm still curious on how it's a banshee. I must have missed when it like
Alright,
screamed.
well, seeing as I'm the last survivor, I feel like it is a banshee.
I'm gonna. I think it's an obaki, but maybe
I
they
didn't
know.
see anything on dots, but there definitely wasn't any freezing temperature. I don't think Paul got EMF level 5.
Banshees can sometimes be heard. I want to say it's an obaki because I don't think they heard it scream. But yeah, there's still side objectives, but
It should be an obaki.
I think it's an obaki. I don't know if you're listening in on me. Yeah. The Holy Spirit enters your body.
I'm saying obaki.
Cleanse the area near the
Rest
ghost.
in peace.
But yeah, there's side objectives.
I might want to grab my candle though.
Unless these aren't it. I know there's these. They made dailies. I should have stayed in the closet. I came out here just to kind of like get like a sense. Oh, is he? Oh, you're still in the corner. You gotta leave now.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Eh. 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 Yeah, I had good sanity. I had good sanity, but I just came in.
How was the ghost following me outside?
Yeah.
Okay, well now that I know that you're alive,
Yeah.
how did you survive? You have 0 sanity.
Yeah.
I was I hid myself behind the first time there was like a dresser drawer that I hid myself behind. And I basically just like shrank up against it and started like looking down and shit, like I was like terrified. then I was trying to head out the door because I heard you, and the door was the door was still shut. That's when you're like, I'm gonna film your demise, and so then I like leaned myself up against a window, and I'm just like, I'm not here, I'm not here, I'm not here, I'm not here.
Yeah,
I swear I thought I saw you just die through that glass window, so I was like, well, it's just me now.
They
No,
had terrible.
I'm very much here, though I highly doubt I'm gonna be going back there now because I'm seeing plates drop out in the middle of the truck.
That's just Paul. He's here with us in the spirit.
Oh.
I'm getting really good at it.
Shoot, what'd you mark it as? I didn't mark it.
Oh, I marked an Abaki. I thought you were ready, I'm sorry.
This is when we find. Nice trick, Patrick. I'm doing my best. It was
Obaki.
It was an Obaki.
I guess I was wrong. Oh well. At least I lived though. Yee!
I died. Minus 50.
I got $5.
I got 7.
Did I end it too soon? I thought you had already marked what you wanted.
Yeah, sadly you gotta.
I guessed because I had no idea what the hell was going on and what was.
We did
I
guess, but me and
guessed
him guessed Obaki.
I was too busy being isolated and trying not to die.
I'm getting so good at this game.
We're becoming more powerful.
I don't know if you saw me. I was like freaking like huddled up against walls and shit.
Well, you were hiding
No,
even
I
when the
swear I
haunting was
thought-
over once, and I tried to get you out with the plate, but then But then
I
the
saw the
moment
plate-
you got to the
haunting
door,
was
it
continuing
closed.
when she
Yeah.
saw the plate flying around.
I saw the plate flying around. I thought it was her, so I was just like, oh shit.
Oh no, it was me. I was the plate ghost.
And then I headed towards the door. Then it
Yeah, it came back.
and then it shut. So then I like huddled myself up against like, a window and a wall. And I just started doing like this. I started like looking down.
But we did fairly okay, though it was a bit of a guess. We weren't able to get all the evidence. So maybe amateur
care.
is
I
still a
guess-
pretty good.
I guess I'm just glad that I didn't die. I shocked Soap.
I think I got screwed over because the moment I entered, the haunting began, and the ghost was like, "I'm gonna get you." It was just like, ah, well. And then I went into the kitchen, and there was nowhere to go. And yeah, I think I got bad lucked, is what I got. Yeah, I guess we'll do another ridge view.
The good news is I finally understand how the really common inventory system.
Oh, the really craptastic inventory. It
Yeah,
is
took me
really
forever to
weird.
Figure out how it works, but I finally understand it now.
I told you we're becoming more powerful. But yeah, Trigger saw on how I got screwed over with my sanity. I had the better sanity, and yet I was the one that got.
I mean, I was at zero, seeing like dropping plates and stuff, not knowing.
You had
guess
zero
so, now I
probably
get-
because you went through 2 hauntings. I mean, yeah.
And I lived.
I think we're ready. Do you want to stick at this house or go to another one?
We'll give it one more go. Let's see if we can try to like actually nail the ghost. Because I feel like we just kind of guessed Obaki and got lucky.
I mean, I guessed and I failed, so don't feel too bad.
I think you would have
Although I
gotten
guess-
it, but it was a little... It was fast. It happened. Everybody's ready?
Yeah. Yeah, I did the whole like if this thing came up from
It
behind.
says
the
you're
whole
not
hands
ready.
thing. Oh,
Uh,
I thought I did.
Yeah.
Must have changed it.
There we go. Okay. Bippity boppity boop. This building has a real history of death. Who sold the building to claim its next victim? Dun. My sanity is already dropping as we speak.
I like on how it says the like repeller goes to the smudge stick while it's chasing someone. It's like you have you know how big of an area you'd have to have in order to.
Actually, you can do the smudge stick pretty easily and quickly. The problem is that the smudge stick is, like, it burns up in a second. Like, it's gone in a flash.
You're only supposed to use it when like someone's actively being chased by a ghost.
Yeah. Or, like, you know what room it's in.
Like,
Okie
so I
dokie.
guess I will once again let everybody else take stuff, and I'll take the default because yeah.
Now I brought an extra camcorder, so we need to at least bring my extra one back. Because that's $50, man.
Man, I bought this at Best Buy. The guy said it was the best for getting ghosts. He wouldn't lie
Guess
to
I'll
me,
snag
would
the
he?
journal again.
And I got my tripod too. so
I'll
I can
be
set up my-
last. I'll
camera.
take this. I'll take this, and I'll take the dots. Why not?
I would do fun stuff too, but apparently I can't move this tripod away or I drop it.
Everybody ready? We have 5 minutes to set everything up. Oh yeah, we should probably learn where the breaker is.
We should also prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix, cleanse the area near the ghost using smudge sticks, and repel the ghost with a smudge stick. Well,
That ain't happening.
I mean, I guess I can take along a crucifix, but
There's 2 goals aligned with smudge sticks.
The power of smudge compels you. The breaker is in the basement, so if anyone wants the lights on at any given moment, it's in the basement.
Are we playing on a higher difficulty setting now?
Nah, it's the same one, but you know how ghosts are. They're like,
They might shut it off.
yeah, they're like, blah, blah, blah. They're like fiddling with it.
Well, now I know that. Now I have to like I have to hold on to this crucifix now. Like I can't drop it.
True.
But I guess if there's I did pick up the journal. So I guess if
It's
there's a-
darker than
I can then put
friggin'
the crucifix there.
butt in here. There we go. Just gonna turn on lights.
I'm gonna point this camera in this hallway right here. Seems like a good idea.
I can sense the ghosts. This door was already half open. I got fingy prints.
Are you here with us right now? What is your name? I didn't check your name.
It turned off this light.
How old are you? Turned it off or on?
It turned it off. And there's fingerprints.
Give us a sign.
So I possess the journal because for some reason it decided to stand up that way. So it's not to go.
So we already got fingerprints.
Yep.
Okay.
Multiple fingerprints.
In this room, huh?
In this room, the bathroom.
Okay, maybe I need to
So
take this.
I put the dots projector on it too. Not getting anything with the EMF. We gotta do this one by the books.
Film that toilet for me, camera.
Yeah, I tried to put the journal down, but it decided to float sideways. So I don't know if that counts.
As long as it's... Where did you put it? Right here?
There. Like right here, but for me it's like
It is a little weird. I will put it there.
I don't know why it did that.
It's a
but
little
it did.
weird. Because it was also
What do you mean it's
scooting.
not normal?
You're on candid camera. Do-do-do-do.
Somebody likes the bathroom.
Well, because it had oh, whoops. There's fingerprints
Ow.
there and on the light. I think he set up the camera to look up for any ghost orbs. I don't think I can pick up footprints with this, can I?
I have no. I don't think anybody really tried because I know to me it honestly doesn't make any sense. It's a freaking ghost. Like, why would it have footprints?
I guess let's...
Well, the water turned on.
Maybe we'll put the journal in there. Everything's happening in that bathroom. MF2. Can you write in the journal?
Let's see.
Can you write in the journal? How did it turn it on without touching the handle?
Nobody knows.
Well,
The bigger question would be, how do you turn it off?
I'm not getting anything.
We got an EMF 2.
Yeah, EMF2.
I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing any spirit orbs in the bathroom. I went to the truck to check.
I put the journal in there. Maybe I'll move the dot projector in there too.
Maybe it's this closet.
Or is this just too much? Maybe we'll put the dot.
Maybe.
We're overwhelming it. It's
Yeah.
To a different area.
Well, so far everything's happening there.
They threw this ball.
You think you're so cute, huh? Guess I'll do one quick little once over at some of the other rooms. That light doesn't want to turn on. Neither does this one.
Gone off.
Oh, are all the lights out?
The breaker went out.
We gotta find the basement. I don't know where that is. I think I found it. God, it's dark down here.
This is usually where people die when they go into the basement.
Not today. There, breaker's on. Huh. I guess I could do one more once over with the EMF. Where's the light for the basement? It's so dark. Well, my sanity's probably plummeting.
I'll go check on everyone's sanity.
Of course, you want to do that after I just got done getting haunted twice.
I'm so sane.
I'm so sick. I got surprised that the sanity dropping to 0 alone didn't kill me.
Oh, the breaker
Shit,
broke.
who did that?
The breaker broke again. This guy's
Oh.
being a real goof.
I almost got gored by a chair.
How's it going?
Monster Star's doing the worst. She's at
60%.
Oh, well, that's not terrible.
We're at 70%.
I almost have to wonder if sometimes it goes by the way you talk.
Oh, there was the light switch. I could see it.
I'm scared and more like I said, I just survived 2
Whoops.
haunted. Leave me alone.
Do you survive?
It's so delayed.
Like you still lived, didn't you? Like, I feel like that should be an achievement in of itself.
You still lived. Are you sure either of you are sane? At the moment, no.
I know I'm not.
I think that bathroom is the place to be.
Oh, I saw the projection.
Spirit orb. And a dot projection.
Yeah, I saw like a body like running from the bedroom, like it ran through the wall.
Okay, I know what ghost it is. It's a banshee.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
So you saw
Fancy
spirit
Hantu
orb?
or Obaki.
I saw ghost orbs, she saw dots, and you saw fingerprints.
Oh, cool. Well, let's get out of here.
Yep, want to collect my expensive tripod.
Oh, that's true.
So I actually have to put some stuff back on the truck.
I can pick up one thing. Banshees love the potty. I took your camera. What you doing?
What?
You were like crouched, just like.
I have to crouch in order to grab things on the ground. I was grabbing the camera.
Oh.
And be like, eh.
Actually, I need this in case I go back. Turn this thing off. Yeah.
Alright, I think
You think?
you got my tripod.
Oh no, I just grabbed the camera, not the tripod.
Are you serious?
I only had room for one thing. I was helping.
Okay, well I gotta go back for the tripod.
I can't carry the tripod and the camera, which is a little dumb, I will say, but
You wanna go in with me?
I can go in with you.
We still got plenty of sanity. I got a flashlight.
Yeah, and if we hear a banshee scream, we'll know. Especially because I don't know if, like, you have to confirm, did she actually see the dots projector?
They turned the shower on.
They turned the lights off.
Yeah.
There's your
Okay.
thing.
Well.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here.
Da,
She
da, da,
said she
da.
saw the dots go off. I know I saw spirit orbs. And she got done taking a shower, so just in time.
Yeah.
We'll let you get dressed and we'll get out of
We're
here.
leaving, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Shut the door behind you. You gotta do that. You can't just leave the homeowner's door wide
Yeah.
open as you drive away in terror.
Oh, that was odd.
Oh.
Yeah, I tried to pick up the sludge stick that I found on the ground, put it into the truck, and then just like flew away. So I have no idea where it went.
You wasted my smudge stick.
I
mean,
don't
it's not
know.
my fault.
I see 2.
Throw it in the neighbor's lawn.
There's 2 in here. Didn't you only bring 2? Right here.
Yeah, I only brought 2.
Yeah.
Maybe it flew in here.
It flew into the truck.
You just didn't like grab it right, I guess. So yeah, I got Banshee circled. You got Banshee
So do
circled.
I.
We're all good, yeah. Yeah, we're just pros.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. It was a Banshee.
Yeah, I saw this like ghost guy run out of the bathroom and through the wall. Pretty much.
I can buy the funny microphone now. The parabolic microphone.
Nice.
I guess I'll do that. I'll buy it and add it.
The
to our-
difficulty setting up from amateur.
Oh, do you want it up?
Yeah, because I mean we've guessed like 3 ghosts right, and
That's fine.
we're not
yeah.
really dying that. We're not really dying that much, you know. Like you
Yeah,
died
only
once.
only I died. So we did.
I guess having a third person does make it easier. I guess
It does help. It lets us
It's
bring
just
in more
one more
things.
extra. Yeah, you can bring in more items. It's an extra set of eyes to see something that we didn't see. You know.
So now the big question: which farmhouse do we want? Bleasdale or Grafton?
Can she go to the farmhouse?
She went to Ridgeview. I guess we'll find out. I'll select.
I want to do Grafton.
Okay, Grafton.
if I die because you're on intermediate, I will never forgive you.
You'll die because we're on intermediate.
Just know the biggest difference with the intermediate is that the lights start off. You have to know
Yeah.
where the breaker's at and turn it on.
But there's a map of the area, so it works out.
Also, we only get 2 minutes of setup time instead of 5 minutes, so it'll feel like a haunting starts a lot quicker.
So it shouldn't be terrible. Because again, there's 3 of us, we can set up quicker.
Yeah. I don't like
Except
anything
last
above
time-
intermediate because like a haunting can literally start as soon as you go in.
The moment you step inside. Okay, well, let's get us started. Read your journal by pressing J. A long abandoned farmhouse located in the middle of nowhere. Who knows what still lurks within? What's that?
I have no idea. It was on my belt and I had a hold of it.
Oh, it's like
What a radio.
oh, I think it's
A lamp?
there's walkie-talkies. I think if we had walkie-talkies, we could talk to each other from further distance. Well, I bought the freaking microphone, so
It's going
What
through
is-
your hand.
What does it do?
it listens to sound really far away. So I should be able to
So-
find where the ghost is like whimper whimper, scream, bump kapow kachow from far away.
So now I know that I have to have if I bring any more items with me, I
And
have
it
to
says-
technically hold them.
It says to detect a paranormal sound with a parabolic microphone, so
Okay, well,
I guess
will...
I'll be the flashlight person.
That flashlight kind of blows, so
I know it's the UV one. I chose it on purpose, but then I got the regular one too. So I'm like,
well, I'm blind because I don't have anything, so
well, in that case, if you
maybe it
want,
wouldn't hurt to drop me at 1 just in case.
Oh, I didn't see pick up, so I'm just going well.
Well, I was kind
I
of
guess I'll
waiting.
take this thing. I'll take this thing.
I guess
unless you wanted it.
I'll take the dots. I got dots.
I got the
USB.
spirit box, camera, and the camcorder.
I'm listening for
Yeah.
sounds though, so I'm gonna try to like hone in on noise. I'm ready. I'm
Just
listening.
as a quick note, the ghost's name is Elizabeth Birch.
I can delete your all's hair with this microphone when I see it through the little lens.
Elizabeth, speak to me, Elizabeth.
I want to talk to you, Elizabeth.
I
Will
like
you
how
go out
nice
with
you are with
sushi?
having this thing have a pin on it.
I too will attempt to help while doing things.
Who's helping?
Unworn comment.
I too will help.
I
I
too.
can't help with nothing.
I too.
I can't help with squat.
help.
Oh, did we check where the breaker's at?
Nope.
I guess I will go see, although I don't know what I'm looking at.
I guess Paul's just going right in.
I'm listening for noise. Oh yeah, this is that place. Well, it'd be a mighty shame if I were to die.
To the left, then. Maybe it was reversed.
Last time I remember it being in here. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. So frickin' dark. I can like hear them.
I can't see nothing.
Oh, I can hear them.
This is possibly the worst layout house. I want a refund, okay?
It's a cute little farmhouse.
It's friggin' dark.
Can you speak to us? Give us a sign. What are some of the good questions, Paul?
How old are you? How young are you? Where
yes, I
are
will put the
you?
journal down on the...
Where
Damn it,
are
I did it
you?
again.
Oh, it's working okay for me. It's at least
How
For
old
me,
are
it's
you?
sideways again.
Can you give us a sign?
I'm not hearing jack
Can
diddly.
you turn off a light for me?
What's this? Oh.
Did someone hurt you?
I found the upstairs.
How is your day going?
Oh, I saw it on the dot. I saw it on dots. It went.
Kind
Oh,
of
you
dot
did?
thing.
Yeah, it was for a split second, but it went that way.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Being skeptics with my fellow colleagues, you didn't see anything.
You didn't see a
Come on, man.
ghost.
Quit playing, quit playing.
I guess it could have went like up. Can you get the monkey monkey paw thing that grants wishes?
Let me see if
So
I
now
can
we
find
got
any
stuff
spirit
like now we got stuff like yokai.
I do remember them talking about there being a monkey paw, but I don't think we found it yet. I can't see. It's freaking dark.
You're not even real.
I'm gonna question your existence immediately.
I'm just gonna be all like, bye, if you're gonna keep doing that.
Light.
Mhm.
Glorious light. I wonder if I could follow where it went.
Do you think hiding right here would be a good hiding spot?
Maybe.
I mean, to be fair, I hid in plain sight, and I was quite literally like in front of a window, like doing the equivalent of this. Like I was just like literally like looking down at everything.
Super against the wall.
On our screen, you're like,
It went like this way. There's too much space.
No.
what's your name?
Bob.
Whoa.
Bob.
I got freezing temperatures.
I'm
Up
25.
freezing temperatures. It's either Yuri or an Oni if that's the case. If you got freezing temperatures, where'd you get him at?
Down here.
Where's down?
Thank you, PAO Warriors, kid. I was gonna say skid.
I'll take pictures.
Yeah, it was like right here in the hallway. My name is Bill.
I have no idea where everybody is, or else I'd try to bring the EMF to you.
Right here.
I'm not gonna get Spirit Box because it's either a Yuri or an Oni. We either need Ghost Orbs for a Yuri or EMF level 5 for an Oni.
I
Yeah, I'm
kind
definitely
of.
getting freezing temps. I'm not getting anything though on this.
I'm not seeing Ghost Orbs. Oh, I see Ghost Orbs. Never mind. I'm
Alright.
pretty sure it's a Yuri.
Well, time to pack up the old trail.
No writing either.
That's
so,
not the
yeah.
exit.
No, I was I was just curious to see if they wrote in it.
Oh, close the door, guys. Come on.
I wasn't the one last. I didn't hear a single thing with this microphone. Oh, apparently I did.
What a piece of junk.
So
it was
let's
our
see.
footsteps.
So let's see. We got freezing temperatures, ghost orb, and dots projector. It's Yuri. Yeah. Everybody got it circled.
Yep.
Turn this thing off.
No.
Then I guess yeah. Just another one. The backbreaker. Yeah, I think right now we're just trying to get into the swing of things,
Really appreciate that one.
but we're getting really good at it. I feel like we can start maybe now looking for like the side stuff. I
I'm
can
a
get
level 3.
I can get a head-mounted camera and sound sensor. What map is this? The last map, it was, I believe, it was the Grafton Farmhouse. I don't think we were a huge fan
How long
of.
before we unlock new maps?
That's true,
See,
yeah. We haven't gotten any. I'm a
I don't know,
level
do we do
8.
that?
Come on.
I mean, we still have like 7 maps we haven't played yet.
Yeah, I know one is just random. In the middle is just random.
No, you don't say.
So we have 7 actually. Yeah, I guess I'll bring the microphone back, and I will bring a head-mounted camera.
I suppose I'll get the motion sensor just because I want to see what that works like.
That would be fun to play with too. Yeah. It's just gonna be us bringing a bunch of garbage.
I don't have the money for that.
I bet you do. You've survived multiple times.
I have like $185.
That's not bad. It's. I mean, I have $446, but yeah.
I still would like to think that surviving 2 hauntings in plain sight is
I definitely think we're doing a lot better than we were when it was just me and Soap.
Oh yeah.
Me and Soap were a little chuggy. And now we'll die, because it's intermediate and we're like tempting fate. Do we want to do
And
Grafton?
we're getting confident.
Yeah, we're getting overconfident. Do you want to do Grafton again, or do you want to switch over to Bleasdale?
I mean, you're getting confident. I'm still terrified.
I have no preference.
Let's do Grafton
like-
again.
I like quite literally stiffened up with those 2 hauntings, and it was all like, you can't see me, you can't see me, you can't see me.
So, which one? Who's gonna break first, me or Soap? When we kick down the door and be like, "Clyde, where are you, Clyde?"
It's usually me that does it.
What are you, some pansy, Clyde?
Well, so far we've been doing pretty good at picking up the evidence really quickly, but when I start getting irritated when I can't find the evidence, I'm like, "Come on, Deborah! Come on!" where you
Only a
at?"
pansy would hide, Deborah.
Apparently, my character needs to learn how to wash my hands.
And that's when we start the session. A long abandoned farmhouse located in the middle of nowhere. Who knows what still lurks within? Yeah, Deborah.
Help it! I'm sitting there like the freaking like detail in my hands is like.
It looks like you've experienced something when you do that. Like, my God, these hands. Look what they've done. I'm gonna use that microphone again. Detect a ghost with a motion sensor. Who brought that? It was you? You brought? I'm taking this.
Yeah, I
I
brought
didn't
a
have a
bunch of
motion
stuff.
sensor.
this
I
time.
still haven't bought anything. I guess I will carry the crucifix just in case it's.
Where's
be
my
fought off with
head-mounted camera? Is this it? Can I put this on my head? How do I put this on my head?
How do you put that on your head? I have no idea.
I don't know. I bought a head-mounted camera. I'm not seeing anything to really do that.
You probably just need like a camcorder or a camera, and then you grab the mount.
Let me see if there's a button, just in case. Blah, 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 blah.
Did you try grabbing the camera already?
I did. It's just in my hands.
I'm not seeing anything on your head.
Are you sure it's the camcorder, or is it just the camera?
It did say head-mounted camera, but that seems kind of weird. I don't think it's the camera either. I'll deal with it later.
Did you actually bring it?
That's true. I may not have brought it. I thought I did, but I might have goofed.
All right. Well, I got the dots projector, the crucifix, and the motion sensor.
I got the UV.
I got the EMF. I guess I'll leave behind this other.
Are any of you in VR? Monson Star is. Is it already
Why,
on your
yes.
head? I don't know. I don't think it's on my head. Maybe it'll get on my
No.
head when I walk outside, but
I guess I'll drag the journal.
my guess is that I didn't actually bring it and I done goofed. But I got my 3 things.
I got the journal, the EMF, and my usual flashlight.
Whoa, this isn't the UV flashlight. Give me that.
Nope.
Time to see.
Nobody gonna bring the spirit box, and nobody gonna bother with that this time.
I guess
Sir,
you guys.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight? Have you been?
You guys don't show up on this motion sensor.
We're
Kind
ghosts.
of weird. Unless I'm supposed to drop. Oh, okay, yeah, it drops like that.
I'm listening for ghosts.
See how it lights up like that? It detects your motion. Like a motion sensor does.
You might want to put it somewhere better than that.
Yeah. Well, whenever we find a spot where we suspect the ghost activity to be, I'll put it there.
I'm not hearing anything yet.
I'm completely blind. I have nothing.
I
for a
heard
light
something
source.
upstairs.
I apparently can't stop putting that thing up sideways for me, so I guess it's gonna be something I'm gonna
I
have to try to
can't
figure out.
see.
There's the
Whoa.
stairs.
Did anybody get the breaker yet?
Nope.
Nope. Didn't even.
we didn't even see where it was.
I thought it'd be in the same spot.
Oh. What?
I see her. She's in that
Well, I
corner.
Well, I heard humming.
She was right there. And there's a fingerprint.
Yep.
I think it's I think in this
I'm
house
getting
there's a Ouija
EMF.
board.
I'm getting EMF 4.
But that's not a 5.
Nope.
That is true. We could try to. Oh, that's the motion sensor.
So we
Yeah.
got fingerprints and
You got fingerprints. We were getting EMF.
Well, we got EMF, but not a 5.
Yeah, but not a 5.
Not yet.
I guess I could look for ghost orbs.
I heard laughing. I heard
I got
laughing.
humming.
Oh, this one is not nice, guys.
She's being a
very least it's-
real.
At the very least, it's very vocal.
I think it picks up your guys' sound too, maybe. It's pitch black. We really need to find that breaker.
I mean, I guess I can try to leave and see if I can find it on the. But I have no idea where Soap went, so I guess
Probably
it's
to
up
find
you
the-
on this
Probably to find the breaker, maybe. Saw him downstairs. Hello.
I'm picking for spirit orb.
Oh. Yeah, I was trying to do
Wait,
the
what?
same, but I don't think I'm picking anything up.
Yeah, I don't have any.
I'm not sensing anything.
What's your name? Can you give us a sign? How old are you?
Then she just breaks her neck.
Get out.
Trying to look for sound,
Do you want us to leave?
but all I'm hearing is creaking. Like that way.
Are you in
Maybe
this
that's
room
just
with
you.
me?
I'm not getting anything. The name is DB Deborah. Deborah, where are you? That creaking gives some serious Grudge vibes. Yeah. Man, that's how you spook somebody. This camera, I think, is pointless. I didn't pick up any sound. I need tools. Flashlight. Did you hear that? Why did I hear beeping? It's on the base floor. The back left corner. Leroy Jenkins. What?
Check our sanity.
Yeah.
You know where the breaker's at?
Yeah.
What were you doing on that truck?
Looking for the breaker. I'm
I
trying
was-
to get me out of
I
it.
was hiding.
I was
trying to
hope.
figure out how-
I was trying to
how
look for
start
more
the truck.
tools because I feel like we're. There's the breaker.
I call dibs.
On the breaker. I call dibs on pushing the button.
Call dibs.
What's this?
Hey, what's your name?
I found a
Is it
bone
Deborah?
or something.
Oh, there's a bone.
Thing.
I don't like that. Yeah, that's a bone or something.
Hey,
Why'd you put this bone here, Deborah?
could you do
What's your
this?
name?
I'm gonna
Are
do it
you
again.
angry? Are you here with us?
Like,
What
do you
room
think?
are you in?
Yeah, what room?
What room are you in? I'm getting real tired of your lameness.
I'm.
I'm gonna stay away from you now.
Oh. I thought it went up.
Paul said he's not even scared of you.
Yeah. I don't think you're real. Even though
Did you hear that? He says he don't think you're real.
even though I think we literally saw her face to face.
First, like, 90 seconds or something, right?
I thought I saw my breath.
I'm getting nut.
Maybe I'm just crazy. Supposedly there's a Ouija board on this map. Want to go play with demons?
Heck yeah, that's what I'm here for.
I have no idea where it is, but
That's what I live for, man.
freaking turn on this light. There it goes.
Let's hide in the bathroom. I call dibs in the bathtub.
All I keep hearing is creaking. Huh.
Probably me. Or I guess anybody walking, I guess.
This microphone is a real butt, because you have to
I don't
point
know,
it.
but
right.
I'm about to start finding a good hiding spot because I have a feeling a haunting is going to happen soon.
I have a feeling I'm mentally unstable.
Why can't I hide under the bed?
Because we're all too fat.
Because it's such a predictable hiding spot.
Yeah, the ghost is like, I already checked under there.
Like a walk-in
Really,
closet.
Really, and not hiding in front of a window underneath.
Hiding in a closet.
You just put the drapes over you, you know. Oh, this is a perfect hiding spot. I found the best spot. There we go.
Where's your Ouija board, lady? You want to talk on the Ouija board?
I don't believe you're real.
Deborah.
Hey, Deborah.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do when they want to.
Gregory, whoever hired us,
Is that even their name? I didn't even check.
I'm ready to collect.
I can't.
Check.
I can't open anything. Is it because of the freaking?
You are. It's because there's a haunting.
Oh, cool. Hey,
Thou
lady.
shall not pass.
Take somebody else.
It was
The
still another.
power of Christ compels you.
That was another 4. I don't think it's a 5.
The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. Oh wait.
And so I guess I will say that it's like I personally don't think it's a 5, an EMF 5, because I've gotten a 4.
It's not Deborah. It's Josephine Rook.
I think we just survived a haunting without realizing it.
Yeah, I think so.
Once
all
again,
of our
shit
sanity
about it.
sucks, and we have like little to no information.
It's because soap is driving us crazy.
I have some information. I'm pretty positive that there is no ghost orbs because I haven't seen any, and I don't think there's any spirit box. So that leaves
Where
us
is
with
the
Jane,
journal?
Shade,
Who
Oni.
put down the ghostwriting?
I put it down, but I can't remember where I put it because it was on like a box in one of the first rooms. I put it on because
I got fingerprints. That's the only thing I got. That's the only thing that I've seen is fingerprints.
So I was like, I can try to find it, but yeah, it was on a box in a corner somewhere.
Who's
So I
got the
was trying to
EMF reader?
find it when we were
Not
going
me.
through there. What?
EMF.
Oh, I did. Like I said, it wasn't going up unless somebody else wants it, but for me, it wasn't going above a 4.
Oh, it only responds to people who are alone, so the spirit box is sadly somebody who has to go in and take the heat. And so far, that's
Well-
looking like me.
I'll take the heat on the spirit box then.
I
don't
guess
think
go.
this-
I guess go find the journal. Then it's in a corner on a box.
Oh, so you're just sending me in alone so I can collect evidence?
It does say it only responds to people who are alone. I think you
I
have to.
think Monson Star wants to do it. Here you go.
I survived 2 hauntings. Leave me alone.
Let me take it.
Yeah, but you haven't died
Wait.
yet.
Either of you.
Eh. Oh, you
I
took it
died
from me.
before. I've never. I'll go. I'll be the brave one. I'll let the woman live. Give me the spirit box. I will taunt Josephine. I'll bring her out and get evidence.
I was gonna say I don't have the spirit box. I don't know
Yeah,
what
I
you're
think
looking
you have
for.
it. I think
You guys just. Oh, I did. Okay.
because I was trying to grab
I'll
it,
say, like,
and then you
all
took
I
it out
have
from
is-
under
all-
me.
It's like
You just watch from the truck. I'll get back all the
I was
evidence.
gonna say like that thing was all I had was this thing.
I'll
Like,
try to pick you up on the microphone. At least I think this is how this works.
I
I don't think this is how this works.
From my side, that is a whole new thing for me.
I think I have to be in the building.
Today I learned that the light can stay lit on my belt.
Yeah, you can turn it on. Except for the UV one. You can't do it with the UV one.
It would be easier for all of us if you just came out, Josephine, okay?
There's a haunting. The door just shut.
You're being haunted. I repeat, you're being haunted. You're being haunted.
See, it's another 4.
I'm
This thing isn't getting any higher than a 4.
I would say then that, yeah. You are no longer
guess-
being haunted.
So I guess I'm going to mark, like, can you cross? There you go.
Trying to
Cross
see
off
if he
EMF.
died. Did he die? No, he is. Or no, yeah, he's dead. He
What?
died. He died.
He died. So now what? So, with no EMF 5, we got Phantom, Banshee, Poltergeist,
Ew.
for a minute.
Any ghost orbs? Nope. Whip. I guess we'll be leaving you, Ghosty. Nice knowing ya. I have to drop things. Ah, look, you just
This
You
is
just
what I
think
did.
you're
I
so
just freaking hid in plain sight. It just killed me.
cool. Whip. It seems I'm the sole survivor. Man, we didn't do so hot on this one. I'm not gonna lie. We didn't do so great. Yeah. Judging by my sanity, I'm not doing so great. There can only be one. The most non-scared. It just killed me. Sigh. What an inconvenience. It killed me. Man. This one's a bit of a toughie, because so the EMF never went up to 5, even during a haunting, so I don't think it's this. There could have been ghost writing. There could have been freezing temperatures. I guess there could have been dots. There were no ghost orbs. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it's a demon. Because it got pretty hunty near the end. It was pretty back to back, but then again, all of our sanity just sucked. So I'm kind of spitballing here, and if I go in there, I'm dead meat. So, well, I wonder who's here. So my guess is demon. Question mark. I think Goryo. What's a Goryo do? A Goryo will usually only show itself on camera if there are no people nearby. But it kind of showed itself literally to us at the beginning. They're rarely seen far from their place of death. Now that could make sense. Yeah, I mean, demons fear the crucifix, will initiate hunts more often than other ghosts. I say demon, it was pretty aggressive towards the end. I mean, yeah, that's the only hard part, because it's like, was it aggressive because it's aggressive, or was it aggressive because of our sanity? I don't think it was a poltergeist. I definitely don't think it was a phantom. I say demon. It was pretty great, aggressive. Yeah, I think demon too. You happy soap? I finally died. Everybody's thinking demon. I'm thinking demon. I could be wrong, But hey, I think that's kind of where we're at, is that it's a big old guess. So, place your guesses now. Because I'm going to push the button. Demon or Deborah? Deborah starts with D, and so does Demon. You all convinced me to Demon. It's probably... See, this is where it's going to get funny. It's probably not going to be a demon, but... it's going to be like the Mimic or something. Like, watch it be twins. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like, it's going to be this big old, like, I guess. The Mimic. Hey, it was a Mimic! I told you. It's going to be something stupid. But to be fair, the Mimic blatantly says that it's just like, question mark. We don't know what a Mimic is. It's just a big old goofy.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe you're just supposed to guess Mimic when you have no idea what it is.
Maybe. That's a pretty good assumption.
All I know is that you happy soap, I finally died.
Because it literally just says...
No, because you just like were like accepting it. You just hid under the drapes and you're like, "Yeah, come on."
They've noted ghost orb sightings.
I mean, yeah, like we both tried to leave, and I'm just all like, whatever. I'm probably gonna be
That was
dead.
the funniest part, is when he's like, "Okay, we're out of here." Then it was like, "No, you're not leaving."
I think the funniest thing about the Mimic, though, is that it specifically says, several reports have noted ghost orb sightings near Mimics, but there is no evidence for ghost orbs for a Mimic. It's spirit box fingerprints and freezing temperatures.
Which is honestly really funny because I don't think we ever really got freezing temperatures either. But
And I talked in the spirit box like nonstop.
I mean, yeah, I personally,
I was even talking into it like during the haunting. I was like, "Hello."
I think it just screwed us over. Now, where's my
I also
freaking
already
head
lost
mounted?
my motion sensor.
That's true.
I had it for one match and I lost it.
I don't
honestly,
think it
that's usually
helped
why
us
I had
very
unfortunate-
much.
I kind of figured I was going to die at some point in time, so I was just like, I'm going to take all the expendable stuff on me.
It's like by daylight where you just like, I'm just gonna grab whatever I can.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring that head-mounted camera somehow.
I have $190. I don't know what to bring.
Ah, there we go. Well, I brought in 3. I did not mean to do that.
I'm just so rich.
I spent a lot of money by accident. I brought 2 parabolic microphones too by accident. Spent a little too much money.
I mean, I guess I could screw around with one to see if I might be able to do better. with
True.
One, but...
It'll let other people goof off with it. Okay, what map are we thinking this time? We could go back to normal house, Edgefield.
I'm good for whatever.
How about this? We'll do random. We'll let fate decide what we do.
Sounds good.
Farmhouse.
Like,
They're saying farmhouse. Maybe we can do Bleasdale. We haven't done Bleasdale. We'll do Bleasdale.
that farmhouse, though,
Or
it's like
random.
really hard to see anything.
It's between Bleasdale and random. We'll do random. And if we don't get the farmhouse, we'll do it next time.
So it's like I'm not gonna lie, like that wasn't really helping me either, and I guess that's why like, I kind of was like willing and able to die kind of thing, because it's just all like can't see squat.
I'm bringing an extra dots projector because I feel like having one's not enough sometimes. Like, you
It
have
does
to,
feel like
really...
if you can close a hallway, like, yeah, like, you can really help. On some of the farmhouses, it's a little rough. Well, there's lots of head-mounted cameras. There's lots of parabolic microphones. Smudge sticks, crucifix. Find the
Why do
tarot
we have so
cards.
many head-mounted cameras?
He accidentally bought that.
I think I accidentally bought
Oh my
them.
god.
I did add, but then it was like, I tried to add them too, and I guess it just was like, blah.
Oh, by the way, if y'all are enjoying the stream, feel free to leave a follow because we're trying to get to affiliate status,
Yes, I am very close.
which is 5 more.
Well, there was a recent follow, and so now I'm 4. 4 away.
Ooh, okay.
Plus, if you follow, you can see me with more VR stuff and like screaming and maybe.
You will get notifications and all that fun stuff. Everyone
If
ready?
you're also a streamer, then we will, link to your channel after the stream's over.
I do like to do that, yes. Anybody that is a streamer, well, I'll start it. Anybody that does any streaming, I like to host them on the channel while I'm offline. And due to the fact that I'm not online 24/7, it's more often than not, there's space for people to show
I'm
their own
inside
content.
people.
Me!
Now we need a photo of a ghost and to go crazy.
Well, the crazy part we can do very easily.
This one responds
Where's
to
mine?
people who
There
are
they are.
alone.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We have so much gear on this mission.
So now I have a camera on my head.
Oh, you finally figure out how to get on your head?
Yeah, look inside the PC monitor.
Camera inside a camera inside a camera inside a camera inside a camera. That's not headache inducing.
So basically, this is like really useful if someone's inside the truck and they want to see what you're experiencing, pretty much.
Basically, and I'll be able to see ghost orbs while you're walking around. So now it makes a little bit more sense for someone to actually be in the car. Find the tarot cards. They're a secret on every map. Or is it random? I have no idea.
It doesn't seem like you can drop the head-mounted cameras, so once you equip it, you got it on.
Does that mean I can still pick up 3 things? We'll find out.
It
Guess I'll
wants to take pictures.
You want to take the photo? The camera?
Yep, you can take 3 things with the head-mounted camera.
Perfect. Oh, whoops.
And if I
That's
click
a-
this, will I switch to Paul's view? Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
I mean, if you want, but I can't guarantee I'm gonna be able to get a picture because I have a bad tendency of looking at the floor every time.
Now you can
something-
stare at
every
your
time a
own butt
haunting comes up.
in third person.
It's like every time a haunting happens, I have a really
Oh, you
bad tendency
can't.
of looking at the floor, so that way I can't see it coming.
I'm invisible. I can't see my own butt. Or
Maybe
your
I'll
butt.
try to work with the spirit
That's
box.
because I'm looking at your butt.
Yeah, but I can't see it. I'm invisible on my own camera.
Oops.
Oh. Anyways, let's get out of here. We're
Guess
just fucking around.
You'll be in the car and the
This
other
is
two can
true.
go sacrifice
Well,
themselves.
the people that are alone, so we got another alone one. We need to find evidence with an EMF reader.
Put on that head-mounted
Average
camera.
sanity below 25%.
Me?
Yeah, you. I have 3.
The ghost name is Christopher Bailey.
How do I do it?
Put it on your head. There you go.
You
Is
just
it on my
click
head?
And it automatically goes on.
I
yeah.
think. Let me check. Go walk. I'll catch up.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I'm like
That's you. Get in there. I'll try to catch the freaking ghost orbs.
Where's the door?
What do you mean, where's the door? Ugh.
Oh, there it is.
Axos,
Find the door.
you can't find the door.
She's like, "Where's the door?
It's
Where's
right
the
there."
door?"
In my defense, every other thing's like a freaking red carpet with all like, here's the door, and this one's all like, what the hell?
Here is the door. This door is slightly
No,
cracked
I
open.
have-
What room are you in?
I already forgot their name. I'm the
You
worst
monster.
ghost.
I haven't even been paying attention.
Do you want to kill Soap?
They always want to kill soap, but I'm too slippery for them.
What is your
Slippery slope.
name? I'm about to fall down the stairs.
Oh, is that the basement?
Basement.
Hello.
Basement yet. I feel like the breaker would probably be down here somewhere. Right?
What is your name?
It would help if you had a flashlight.
I have a night vision camcorder, but it's not helping much.
What is your name?
This is 90% of the game. Is walking in the dark.
How did you die?
Well, we're just doing great. Oh, found it.
Are you in the bathroom?
Did you die on the toilet? Let there be light.
Oh hey, I actually got. Wait, it's upside down. Damn it!
Aha.
Can you write in the book?
It doesn't have to write well.
So I accidentally put the journal by the front door. So if anybody wants to move it, because I apparently can't seem to make that thing work with the crap. What is your name?
Eh. Girl, put
Who
it.
are you?
Hey, I got some activity in this bedroom.
I got freezing temperatures in the bathroom, or maybe it was close to the bedroom.
Yeah, in this bedroom here, they opened this door. This one right down here.
I saw.
We got
we got
freezing
free-
temperatures.
Oh.
Nothing else. We can pop this door open.
Here.
What is your name?
The
Who are you?
power of Christ compels you.
Are you a demon?
Are you angry?
Are you upset?
Are you going to punch me?
Are you going to snap my neck?
Yeah.
Where did I put that freaking journal?
It's by the front door.
Oh yeah. Wait, no.
I'm not really getting how this directional microphone works.
Yeah, me neither. I get like some numbers, but it never feels like I. Never feels like I pick up this. Oh, I picked up a sound. I think. Or
Who
it was
are you?
Or it was one of you. One of the two.
Where'd you say you saw the freezing temperatures in this bathroom
It was
here?
like kind of in this bathroom. Yeah, I'm getting them
Did you
again.
drown?
Of
What
course
is
I'm
your
angry.
name?
I died in the bathroom. Elvis. Oh. Getting like a
Are
6.
you okay?
Man, that just sounds rude when you say it to a ghost. Are you okay?
No,
I'm
I'm
just
clearly
guessing.
dead.
Did you get freaking wrecked, bro?
Hello. Are you? Who are you?
EMF is like non-existent. I'm regretting asking for farmhouse now. I don't even think this is the farmhouse. I think it's just like a suburban.
Yeah, this ain't farmhouse. This is one of the. Oh, they just turned the bathroom sink on. You see fingerprints?
Nope.
Bathroom sink just turned on
So I
by
apparently
itself.
went to the wrong bathroom to try to talk to it.
Yeah, you're in the wrong bathroom.
Can
There
you
seems to be a lot
turn
of
off the
activity.
light?
Did you that door?
No.
Okay, yeah.
You playing with
Something
the
going
What is your name?
Ooh,
Uh-oh,
EMF
here,
2.
EMF go off.
EMF 2. Oh, dots. I saw it on the dots.
Okay, dots. We got freezing
It's a
temperatures.
What
Yuri.
is your name?
It's a Yuri or an Oni.
Do any of them involve this stupid thing? Oops.
Yuri does not. Oni does not.
So, no EMF. They sound like a massive belch.
Do you have
That
bad
killed me.
indigestion?
Oh, she's dead. She's dead.
Oh,
He was like in the room with us.
I'm only getting EMF 4, so
Okay. So are you thinking it's a Yuri then?
I'm thinking it might be a Yuri.
What's the other sign for Yuri?
Ghost orbs, but I haven't been able
Ghost
to check
orbs?
because we've all been together.
Oh shit! Oh god, no.
Well, but man,
I can't see.
it's being a real stinker.
Can't see.
Kind of like an Oni.
He doesn't like being in the bathroom, that's for sure.
Well, our sanity's low. We've got some EMF reader, but we didn't get a photo.
It's not too late.
Yes, it is.
I didn't see any ghost orbs though.
Yeah, because we weren't able to like look at the camera. Who wants to take
Well, you
that?
go back in there with my night vision. I
With
can
my
see it.
my 2% to 0% sanity and your 1% and 2%.
Yeah, I'll just check on the camera here. Oh look, there is that Brittany's dead view.
Yeah, I think it is. She's got one of my camera. No, I'm just. Whoa. Ghost.
Oh goodness, that's creepy. We can still see from her.
Yeah.
sphere.
We can still see with her. Better go get it. I ain't getting that headset. The thing's dead to me.
I don't think we can even pick it up because we're already wearing one.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I kind of want to get the picture, just for the money, you know.
Yeah. Money.
That's a great idea.
That's a great idea. Well, if you do go in there, I got you on candid camera.
I'm doing it.
Okay, well, I salute you because you're probably gonna die the moment you step in that door. But in the meantime, I
You
think
got
it's
great footage here, right?
yeah, I think it's a Yuri.
I need
But
something to see though.
yeah, I mean, it can't be an Oni. The EMF was only going up to 4. Don't worry, your partner's got your back. Yeah, my ghost partner with the floating journal.
I'm kind of scared.
You should be, because the moment you go in there, you're probably gonna die.
Why don't you go in with me? The only response.
Because then we'll both be dead.
No, it only can attack one person at a time.
Fine.
We got to get a picture of it.
Yeah, by we can't see the ghost orbs because both of us are in here.
All right, come on,
I'm right with you. I'm standing in your body.
go.
I'm with you. I saw that one coming a mile away. Oh, come on, man. Come on.
That was the ghost, man.
Yeah, I don't understand. How's this door so swingy? Whoa. Oh.
Look, they're just playing a prank on us. They're not actually dead up there.
Just playing a prank, bro. Just playing a prank. I'm right with you.
I'm taking a picture of it as soon as it pops up.
When we both die. Hey, ghost friend, say if we have ghost orbs on the camera, maybe. I don't know if
It's like really dark now.
it's always dark.
I got it.
I think it's behind you. Oh, it's behind me. There, did it count? I don't think it did. But yeah, it's like
Where's the door?
be a real shame if he died.
Okay.
But did you You didn't even get the photo. It didn't
I
even
didn't
count.
get a picture of it. Are you serious?
It killed my teammate. We should
What are these
leave.
pictures?
It threw this at me as it shows a
killed my
UV
teammate.
light.
It threw this at me. All I see is Paul.
It's a staircase with a UV light. It threw this at me. No, that's my dead body
pictures.
rolling down the hill.
No, somehow none of those are a picture of a ghost.
Yeah, that's my dead body. Or no, that's your dead body. That's Monsensor's dead body next to a toilet.
So I'm going for Yuri. And I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. I don't think we got any ghost orbs. You can see my belt. I could see just Monsenstar's dead body next to the toilet. Yeah, it was Yuri. It was Monsenstar's dead body over the toilet. Like, as though she fell off. At least I got some At least I got some insurance.
You see those pictures?
Yeah.
Those pictures were terrible.
It threw this at me as it's a UV light on the staircase.
Yeah, it threw this at me. I'm like, that's just Paul's face.
My friend is dead. We should leave. It just shows Monsenstar's like in a sitting pose over.
Honestly, for me, I was like face down. I saw my belt floating over the toilet.
Hoo-wee. Okay, now we can do the farmhouse, Bleasdale, yeah. Yeah, I think...
I want to bring some salt since I haven't used that yet.
That's true. Pew, 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 pew. Auto ad. Pew, pew, pew. It's not doing anything.
I don't know how Twitch chat's going on, but
There is some conversations.
Hmm.
I'm keeping track. I don't want to buy
I'm sorry,
things.
I lost your head camera.
I got insurance from it. I got half of the money back. I definitely don't want 2 parabolic microphones though.
Is
What?
Soap
Why
okay?
not?
He's like walking into the screen nonstop, like he's trying to do some.
Yeah, Soap's doing like a
Oh,
wiggle.
fine.
He's doing like a. He's
So
just.
there, I died twice. I caught up to you.
He's a little nervous, is all.
Still haven't heard you scream yet, though.
I don't know, man. I don't know why this door
Oh,
keeps
but
closing
that-
when
that
you're
was
trying to
by
enter.
surprise. I was sitting there like looking towards the door, and next thing I know, I heard this like.
It was very quick. It was just like flickering lights and it's like.
And so
I find it
didn't
so
really-
funny when ghosts haunt the restroom. It's
Yeah.
just like, why the restroom? Did you like die in the shower? or
Yeah,
what?
that's what Unworn Comet said. It's like I'd be angry too if I died on the toilet.
And so yeah, so that's basically what happened there. It's like I couldn't really scream because I was taken by surprise.
It was very sudden.
I did have 3D fingers in my face though, so it was more like ooh.
3D fingies. I don't really know of
3D.
anything to buy because everything that I bought feels kind of pointless.
I'm buying duplicates of like the main gear, like EMF readers and stuff, because I honestly feel like that's like the most useful stuff.
It does
to
feel
buy
the
to
most
do this.
useful, yeah.
I wonder if at some point in time there's a thermometer for the purpose of cold temperatures. I wonder if there's going to be like if they do like an update or something that adds a ghost that increases the temperature.
There is a ghost that benefits from hot temperatures in certain areas, so it can kind of help you see if like that's where the ghost is localized. If it's in
guess
like
I'm going to
hot
be-
zones.
Hey,
I
see,
guess
but
I'm going to
my
be that
pictures-
person, and I'm going to buy a thermometer.
Now we can see all my beautiful ghost hunting pictures that I took. Like
Oh,
her
that
dead
one was
body in
me.
the corner there.
That one was me, the top left one.
Yeah, these are like all pictures that we've taken recently,
Yeah.
and like none of them have a single ghost in them.
Nope. The top right one was the one that I saw. My friend died.
I should get out of here.
I should leave.
It threw this at me.
Yeah, that's this one. It threw this
So
at me.
apparently it threw something at us as we were going down the stairs, but goodness knows what it was.
It was the UV light that it took from my dead body as it ripped me in half.
So I
It
guess
threw
I-
his
I
head,
had, like,
his
the first
headless
to the
corpse
truck.
at me.
Oh, that must be it.
Hey, you can play Jenga.
Ugh.
Eh.
Oh, I just took a bowling pin. Look at that. Ugh.
Master Jenga player. Oh, you can like place it more carefully.
Oh,
Oh.
Here's placing cornhole.
Did you
Swap
work the
box.
inventory yet?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh.
This is why I
So
bought
everybody
this
was
game, is to
having
play
fun with
cornhole.
it.
Yeah,
So I didn't want to interrupt your good time.
I bought this game solely for the basketball hoops. Oh.
Man, I suck at cornhole and video games as much as I do in real life. Oh, there we go.
It counted apparently.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It keeps just bouncing off the rim.
This is why I need to be able to jump, because I need to slam dunk on this thing. Oh, this is bullshit.
It's like one of those carnival games where it's like the
It's
rim
impossible to win.
doesn't fit. You want me to start the match now?
No. I'm trying to get this basketball score.
I mean, I was doing pretty well when I was waiting for Monsenstar to get in. I got like up to like 10 points, but yeah.
I can't get a single score.
You have to stand like... Oh!
This is rigged.
This game blows. That sounds so terrible. Bong.
Oh my goodness! What?
You gotta be like further because your character like throws it, so you gotta look like really high up. You gotta like lob it, yeah.
Screw it, I'm done.
Okay.
I'll find ghosts.
I prefer finding ghosts better. There. You're gonna be so lucky on your next mission. I can see it. I doubt it. We're doing the farmhouse, and I think this is one of the harder ones.
Let's see how I die this time.
This farmhouse, I think, is worse than the other farmhouse. Detect a ghost with a motion sensor. Repel the ghost with a smudge stick.
Responds depending.
Yeah. See, this is the sucky thing about the objectives, is that you don't know what they are until you get here. So you're like, motion to sensor? It's like, oh crap,
Well,
we
no,
don't have it.
Well, not only that, but it's like the ones like the crucifix. It's like, what if it doesn't respond to a crucifix?
Do you have the camp? No, I don't think so. Not yet. We're all really low level. Take a camera. A camcorder, I guess. Who
I
wants
guess it didn't
to
take
play
my
with
thermometer with me.
the...
I thought I had my thermometer. Oh well.
Yeah, the inventory system's a little wonky. The fuse box is in the attic. I can't flick anything at you. Oh, here we go.
What on
Like,
earth?
I need to find something to play.
We're just flicking things at each other. I guess I'll take the EMF.
Ghost name's Grant Anderson.
We're coming for you, Grant Anderson.
I'll take the disco
Kick down
ball.
the door. I have 3 things. I can't do anything.
Your time's up, Grant.
Grant Anderson. The Vince
Well,
Mc-
at least I can
Oh,
see
wait,
the
we should-
entrance to this
We
one.
should see where the
boxes.
Attic. 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 Attic.
It's the
Attic. Attic.
Yes,
Attic. Attic. Attic.
attic.
Attic. Attic. Attic. Attic. Attic. Attic.
Gotta go right now. Gotta go.
I'm gonna keep clicking this so that you can detect where I am at any given moment. Using sonar, can you detect where I am?
I have no idea how the salt works.
You just put it on the ground and then the ghost bumps into it. Like a complete clod.
Hey, I did it right this time.
Complete clod.
Ooh, the what now?
Oh, the journal, it finally landed right this time.
Oh. I found a
Where's
poem.
it?
In light, rain, and
Who
snow,
cares?
I never... It's right here. You gotta walk
there it is.
towards me. Jeez.
I
In
am
light,
walking
rain, and
towards you,
snow,
and-
I never rest. Defending fruit from my foes above. Bring me a light that keeps me warm.
What is your name?
We already
Just-
know their name. Which I forget.
I don't, okay? I was being polite.
I do
Where are
immediately
you?
forget their name.
Honestly, I never looked.
It does seem like a surefire way to antagonize them.
What is your name?
Guess I'll walk around with the EMF like a complete doofus.
Like a complete buffoon.
Like a complete goon.
Like a total loser.
Like a complete clod.
What is your name?
I guess I'll put the salt right here.
Dude, that's pretty cringe.
This whole thing is pretty.
It's pretty
How much of
crummy.
the salt can I put down?
Uh-oh. Right now you got one little pile here.
Yeah, that's a big
I'm gonna
pile.
step on it on purpose. That would suck if that is that if you could ruin it.
Do you want us to leave?
Make a little trail.
Where are you?
On the top of the steps here.
Are you going to?
I thought this was cocaine.
Are you going to kill Pope? Are you going to kill all of us?
Okay, you only get 3 uses of the salt.
I haven't even been looking for those tarot cards.
Where are you? No.
Half the time we were always like mid-death.
You're gonna say it was pending for all we noticed, and they want to be all like, "I want to be friends."
Oh, what a lovely home. It has the abyss in the backyard. Goes-
I haven't even seen any activity yet.
This friggin' kitchen. It's huge.
Are you?
How dare you, you ghost, turning off a light? Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
It sounded like one of those perfectly cut Scream compilations. Just like
It's just a prank,
Are
bro.
you upset?
they always get you in
Yes.
the electric bill. Turn off my electric.
Do you like me wasting your electricity bill?
The HOA doesn't cover this much. But
Can you write in the journal?
no. I can't see anything. Where am I? Oh, he's playing with the radio. Get out of here, mannequin.
Alright, guys, I got some activity in this room.
Put this radio here.
Oh, do you now?
Yep, this is the room. Not seeing any spirit orbs though.
Do you like it if I do this, Ghost? Nothing's happening. I think it broke the breaker again.
What is your name?
Yep. It
Do you
didn't
want
like
us to leave?
I'm going to attempt to reset the breaker. Hope I don't die.
Good luck.
Well, the journal's on a table. I don't know if it get, I don't know if you want to move it, but my hands are full.
Where is it?
It is over here for the dots thing. So where everybody put the dots, so I
Oh.
put the journal here.
Well, so far.
I'm not getting nothing.
Yeah, so far we're not doing so hot.
What is your name?
Tell me your name.
Or did you forget that already?
You gotta tell me your name, brother.
Oh, I got an idea.
It's just gonna be you screaming its name. Oh, EMF 4.
Loser! Uh-oh. I didn't mean that. I was just...
It was just a prank, bro. It was a prank. Oh, he killed me. Great. I'm not even the one that called you a loser. You loser. That one
Yeah.
was a real stinker.
So now what?
Now we
Run? I'm not a professional, okay?
I'm
I'm
gonna.
not getting paid enough for this.
You're doing great. We got life insurance for you, don't worry. Uh-oh. Hey, they
What?
threw something at you. I'm getting out of here. I'm going down the steps. There's a haunting happening.
I think I just got it.
Well, this is bullshit!
Yeah, I got a can of my
Well.
Dubmeister.
Successful voyage that we have had yet.
6.5 alcohol. What kind of beer is this?
Alright.
Get this swill.
Amazing powers of deduction and reasoning. I have not seen freezing temperatures. Spear box didn't seem to be working.
Spook them with the haunted booze.
I don't think Paul got EMF level 5.
Yo,
Didn't see anything pop up.
I wonder
on
if
the
two
dots
dead people can hear each
which
other.
leaves me with
Yeah,
nothing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean, I guess you can clearly hear me because I died on the stairs. If you want to go see my dead body,
Total crapshoot here.
as you're playing beer cans.
Yeah, this has 6.5 alcohol volume. That's not a very strong beer, you know?
There's like no evidence though, so I can't even begin to guess other than it wasn't an EMF 5. I don't think like it went up to a 4.
My guess is, I don't know, freaking Wraith or her arm is glitching and what
I wanna
VR is
just
she playing? What VR are, I think
Faye,
your
I
VR
think.
is the Hive?
That's my guess.
H
what I'm
R
sticking
H
with.
I'll mimic.
HP Reverb
So I'm
HP
hoping y'all
Reverb
have
G2.
a great guess. Could be a mimic.
It could be a mimic.
I don't know. I'm just going to guess and say Poltergeist.
Sure, I'll say mimic.
My gut's telling me Thay.
Gonna throw this can right into your butt.
And away I go.
That one was rough. That one was really.
I mean, yeah, like that.
Nothing happened. Like the EMF hit 4 a mile.
It was a miling, and I think everybody was wrong.
I mean, we had like nothing to go off of.
I lost money.
Yeah, that's what happens when you buy stuff. We're getting worse.
What the heck is a myling?
Yeah, what does a myling do? Mylings more frequently make paranormal sounds. Didn't hear a thing. A myling is known to be quieter when hunting. Didn't hear a thing when it was hunting, so that makes sense. Go in solo, it'll be okay.
Things that it says EMF 5, so that means it must have had a 5 at some point.
The closest I saw was 4.
We've had that experience.
Yeah.
We've had that experience before where like I was swearing up and down to Paul like it was only level 4, and then he's like, "Well, that's right here, level 5." So it's like you have to be standing like right next.
You have to be
so
hugging
that it's
it
level
while you're
5.
getting choked. Fingerprints?
Yeah,
I didn't
as
see
you're-
a
as you're-
darn thing with the UV light.
As you're like dying, you're screaming, "Level 5, level 5!"
Ah!
I mean, I was the same. I was making my way down the stairs, and my dead body fell down the stairs. I was like at the base of them.
I was minding my own business, and I got choke slammed by the myling. So that one didn't go great.
I am failing now. Sniff, sniff.
We will try again with a random.
I hate farm. I've learned that though. I hate farmhouses.
The farmhouses are a little hard. Just wait until we get to like the prison or the school. It'll get way harder.
I want to do prison. That sounds awesome.
I think it's a prison. Or maybe it's either a prison or a hospital. It's one of the two. Or both, maybe.
Oh, Soap's trying to throw the basketball again.
Oh, he's still trying.
I'm throwing the pin through the hoop.
How's that going? I'm gonna try to get a strike with this not really bowling ball. Ugh.
That's so bold.
Strike!
Oh
Oh.
my goodness.
You'll get there someday.
Or will he?
No.
Who's starting up the match? Is it you?
Yes, but you haven't readied yet, so.
Yes, I have. I've been ready.
Oh, no. No, it says unready.
No, it says unready.
I was the first to ready up, so I don't know why it unreadied me.
It,
I mean, I think it
like.
did the same thing to me at one point in time. It was all like, you must not be ready. You're going up to throw basketballs.
Okay, well, if we're all ready, let's do one.
You start the match.
I mean, I can't hit start, so it can't be me.
A newly built home in an established area reports Willow Street. Willow Street? I don't remember a Willow Street. What's a Willow Street? Have a member survive a hunt. And witness a
Remember your
ghost
team,
event and
witness a
prevent
ghost
hunting with a
event.
crucifix.
I'm always the last to load in.
Oh.
So it says I finally have my thermometer, but I'm still not seeing it, so I'm not sure what.
Have a member of your team witness a ghost event? That's just like
water turning on, a sink exploding.
Yeah. And then a member of your team escape the ghost during a hunt. Okay. Apparently we didn't bring any extra materials this time.
No.
Well, I keep thinking I bring along my thermometer, and it never goes on back. I'm still trying to figure out how to add stuff to the
You
truck.
want this? You want the UV thing?
Yeah, I never used the UV thing, so.
I'll try the spirit box again.
I want the camera because I never get a picture of the dang ghost.
There we go. Their name is Janice Knight. And they only respond to people who are alone. So if you want, I will
Yes, sacrifice yourself.
Get me out of there. I'm coming for you. Ah! Where are
Fingerprints
you?
on this door.
Are there fingerprints?
There's fingerprints on this door.
I did eat a sandwich and then touched everything with my greasy hands. Are you in the bathroom? Are you upstairs?
Bermuda, Bahamas,
Are you dead? This is just gonna be like the speed run, like crazy person mode. Where are you? Show me a sign. Turn on a radio. How old are you? Also, I don't think I'm alone. Everybody followed me. I don't. I think that defeats the point.
You can walk down that way. Yeah, I can't see fast. My field of view is a lot less.
Where's the fraggedy frick frack? I thought it was in the garage. There it is. Opa!
So I'm fairly certain that all of you can see a lot better than I can.
Can you turn off the lights?
Actually, this map's not as dark as the other maps because I can actually see without any lights on.
Is this guy a ghost?
Yeah, see, I can't see squat. I probably have to up my brightness because
Oh, Paul had the breaker.
Yeah.
I told you he's on the main floor.
Yeah, it's in the garage. Did you lick a light socket?
Like a light socket.
I heard a door open, so that got a response. I'm just saying.
He's like, hell yeah, I did. I wouldn't recommend it. Can you show us the light socket you licked? Ask it to show us.
Show us the light socket.
Which one did you lick? That one.
Ghosts are real.
He's like, are you laughing at my demise?
Is this your wicked gamer setup? Is this your freaky poem? Feed me black stones and the fire will grow. In return, I will heat this snowed in hell and home. I didn't do that. I did read the poem, but I didn't do that.
Doesn't seem like something my daughter would write. If she did, I'd be taking her to therapy.
Well, I don't have any tools on me whatsoever, so I'm pretty much useless here.
Well, what do you have?
EMF reader, and I picked
I don't
up
have
nothing.
anything. Everybody, because we lost all of our special stuff, I don't have anything on me.
Someone's got to have the camcorder.
I do.
I don't. All I have is the flashlight. I'm like, I did put the journal down in the kitchen.
I have the camcorder. Who does anybody want the camcorder?
Here, I'll trade you the EMF reader for the camcorder.
This is just awkward.
This is just embarrassing.
And yeah, so you both throw it on the floor, and then you all have to pick up the other one's stuff.
I heard you.
That was me.
Are you in here?
I got a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna go find my hiding place. I don't know where it's at yet, but I'm finding it. It's in the basement.
I'm looking for it somewhere. Come on. There's gotta be a sign. That's a wall.
Shh, this is my hiding place.
This is a pretty big hiding place.
It's right here. I don't know. I have a bad feeling the haunting's about to start. I heard a creepy child laughing, and also I haven't heard where Brittany's at, so we just abandoned her.
We kind of just left.
We're just like, hey, our gut feeling is the haunting.
I'm just looking for EMF, man.
We're just leaving you.
I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, Brittany, how's it going?
What?
I'm sorry we left you.
I'm looking for ghosts.
You're not sorry.
You're not sorry at all.
You're not sorry.
Are
The
you
sideways journal hasn't been
here?
written on.
I don't know about you guys, but I have no evidence so far.
Me
It just means
neither.
it's a miling and we're all going to die
Oh.
in like 2 seconds.
Evidence here. It was like a split second. Yes, your EMF readings.
Let me sit in this corner and contemplate them.
It's
I
3
don't
right
have any
here.
I don't have any spirit orbs or anything. Hold on, let me see if I got fingerprints somewhere.
Yeah, right now it's a steady 3 right here.
Where? Here?
I tried putting the journal down, but I don't know if it's.
Let me fix that for you.
I don't know. I
That's
managed to lay it flat once, and that was it.
That's a 2.
I don't see any fingerprints yet.
I'm trying to turn on your wicked gamer setup.
I've always wondered was like if you were to ever open up like a cabinet or whatever, you
Breaker
just see, like,
broke.
a dead guy in there or something. Well, I heard laughing.
Are you here? Oh man, don't kill me. Kill someone else this time. Yeah.
I think she
It
she
killed
got
me.
Brittany. Yeah.
Well, sucks to be you. I'm out of here. No, I'm just. That's only.
Later, loser.
That's only a 4 though. It was only a 4.
Dude, again, I just have no evidence.
Yeah.
Okay, spirit orbs. Finally, something. Oops. Why do I keep dropping the camera? Okay, we got spirit orbs as evidence. Or ghost orbs. It's in this room, so this is like the area that it doesn't want to like be in.
Yeah. Can you trigger the dots? Ooh.
Fingerprints. Hello. You have the journal in here?
The journal is right here.
Probably want to put it inside that room.
Yeah, I
Because that's where the ghost orbs were at.
put it on the bed. Look, she doesn't need a flashlight. She crumpled up. If only there was a...
Give us a sign that you're real.
I need more intangible evidence.
As I'm standing over
Just a
Monster
dead...
Star's corpse.
Just a dead body.
Oh, I saw that. Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, she's right there. Holy shit. Hey.
I'm leaving. I'll leave you.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. Don't worry. So she shoot up on thoughts.
She's gonna...
We can't leave.
No. That's a floating
Holding
cup.
something.
I can outrun you, ghost. I ran and track.
Oh, no! 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 No!
Oh, how did it get me? Definitely a mimic if ever I seen one. I saw the ghost. Is that what triggers a mimic? Is all you have to do is see it? I'm not sure. It's believable though.
Not gonna lie though, I did find it a little funny when Soap started freaking out when I dropped the gun.
I mean, it's a good sign, you know? I want to pick up the knife. Or the dog food bowl. Ah! He's probably in the car again, isn't he? He's like running in place. What do you do? Disconnect?
Okay. Oh.
Apparently her track times were better than hers. Yeah, she was fast. So she showed up on Dots, and then like he got ghost orbs.
Banshee, Yuri, Yokai.
It's gonna be like another Yuri or something stupid. I'm gonna say Yuri just because we've been getting Yuri to death. Ghost orb.
I feel like they're at the same time. It says upon entering.
I'm
the
gonna
location,
guess a yokai.
I'm gonna guess they.
I'm getting a feeling it's a yokai.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess Faye.
Because it was very defensive when we first entered.
I'm not
Nah,
gonna lie though.
my EMF
Yeah,
only
like
went up to
Hoping
4.
everyone has made their guesses.
I'm not gonna lie though. I was laughing really hard when I flung the cup and he started like.
I mean, I was just going full goblin mode on that time. Because, yeah, it was just like a kick down the door. I'm just like, rah! Yo, we witnessed a member.
Definitely a mimic if I ever seen one.
It'll be funny if it is a mimic. It's a banshee. I don't know how that was a banshee, but I guess it is. Okay, I got one more in me.
So far, I keep dying nonstop. You know?
I mean, yeah, that's why I got one more in me.
I thought banshees were supposed to like scream.
Yeah, well, it was funny because every time we're like, "Yo, it's a banshee," I've never heard it scream. It must only come up on the parabolic microphone or some garbage. Cause yeah, I've never
Or, like,
heard
the
it.
spirit box,
Yeah.
maybe.
So I've never heard it scream.
You guys try again because I'm going to find out. I'm going to like, there's got to be a way to add the stupid thermometer.
Yeah,
onto
so you gotta do a +1, and then you have to, if you haven't bought it already, then you have to push add at the bottom left in the right corner. The screams are a myth. No, it says it in the thing, in the evidence. I think, yeah. Where is it? Banshees will weaken. Banshees can sometimes be heard screaming with a parabolic microphone. Yeah, it's like, you have to have the parabolic microphone to hear a banshee scream.
Okay, so now it's supposedly on the truck. Supposedly. I'm getting a truck symbol next to it.
It does say. See, and they do EMFs. That is true. It did say that fingerprints, ghost orbs. Well, actually, no. Fingerprints, ghost orbs, dots. We needed fingerprints and ghost orbs, which we had 2 of the 3. We didn't find any fingerprints, but that's clearly because we just didn't find any fingerprints. We were just really bad at finding the fingerprints.
I mean, I
I feel like
fingerprints with that thing like the whole time.
I mean,
yeah.
like with the last 3 runs, like it basically starts killing everybody before there's even a chance to even get fingerprints. It's like that's when everybody just goes whoa and then tries to leave.
Well, yeah, like once people start dropping like flies, that's generally when you're like, well, shucks, what do we do now?
Imagine playing it solo. I mean, it's just kind of like.
I mean,
You
yeah.
just have to get all the evidence before a haunting even starts.
You have to do it in 3 minutes flat. Let alone if you're playing on like hardcore mode. Okay, well.
I can't get nothing. Well, I guess I could get something else, but I don't want to. So.
Are we ready for our last
Almost.
random match?
Is it the last one of the night, or that's just random match?
We'll do the last one of the night, unless this one we like die in like 5 seconds.
Or I guess if we turn our luck around and we actually
Yeah, maybe. It feels like we're kind of hitting a wall.
Well, we were doing great at first, and then
Well, that's what I mean. It's like we were doing good at first, and now we're kind of like we've hit our peak. We've
Intermediate definitely seems to be like that whole like okay your fun sessions are up.
Now it's punching you in the nose. Okay.
It's like,
Let's get this party started. Still a super fun game. I have no complaints whatsoever.
so supposedly it said that my thermometer was on the truck, so it better be on the freaking truck.
Yeah, but then it'll be like you don't even need it. It'll be like, oh, actually, freezing temperatures not even a
Right now,
thing.
right now, I'd just be happy just to know that I can load crap onto the truck. Yeah, there it is. It finally showed up.
How are you doing there?
hey, looking for Robin Anderson.
Robin Anderson only responds to people who are alone.
We
I feel like
brought
there
all
must be
of
a
our
gimme right now.
we brought all of our gear this time. All sorts of goodies to play with.
You need a motion sensor and
We don't have any of those.
Well, no, I lost the motion sensor the first match that I bought it.
Did you not want to take your thermometer that you bought?
I mean, at this rate, with me being the first to die, I kind of don't want to.
Usually I'm the first to die, I feel like.
Okay, I got my 3 things.
Seems like it likes to me off guard, and then it's all like, I hate you. I'm gonna kill you first.
The problem with the spirit box is that, yeah, it responds to people who are alone, which really sucks because it's like you gotta go in
Maybe
there.
with the UV light.
Click, click, click.
Yeah, I guess I was just asking because I don't know if anybody brought more than one. Because,
I got a
yeah,
camcorder, so I'll be able to see something.
I got a lighter.
So he won't be able to see anything.
I could see 1 foot in front of me.
For now. Okay.
You ready to find
I
a
don't
ghost,
know.
man?
I'm ready to
It's like,
hunt.
I feel like I feel like I want to take the thing along with me, but yeah, with my bad streak where I keep being the first to die, I kind of don't want to bring it.
I'm gonna try.
Good, because we're on a farmhouse again. Your favorite.
Is there a ghost in here? Where are you?
Yo, yo, yo! Popping up in this crib like real motherfucker. How you doing?
Where's the
Anderson?
ghost? This door was already open for some reason, which concerns me.
Already got a sign.
UV this door.
Hang on, I can't see squat. Like,
You have 2 flashlights. UV this
What's
door.
your name, son?
I'm not getting anything.
How old are you?
Nuts.
I feel like I need to up my brightness because yeah, I can't see.
It doesn't help much.
Give us a sign.
I don't know if you'll get a sign. Because I think you have to be alone. I think she should stay back of the line. I mean, yeah, with the flashlight, I can still see with the little camcorder. It's not great. Are you in here? 2 people with spirit boxes. Double spirit boxing. Maybe I should look for ghost orbs. I should spend this time to look for ghost orbs.
Is it like beatboxing? Only not.
That ghost and its homie's gonna bust a cap. That will be the sign.
You want us to leave? Where are you?
His voice likes glitching. This door's cracked open too. UV this one. UV that one. Nope. Ghosts.
I mean, unless it's on the other side.
True.
Nope.
I guess I'll go in the attic. As my sanity plummets like no one has ever seen before.
I mean, I'm not hearing so unless he's in the basement or whatever.
He might be. Who's the breaker?
Yeah,
He's
could
just
be
talking to
something.
himself.
Hey.
How's the spirit boxing with your lighter?
Oh.
Spirit box. I don't think I have the patience for the spirit box.
The poem's still there. It is a little rough.
I got the journal. I guess anybody want me to put it somewhere?
Sure.
Yeah, somewhere probably.
Somewhere.
The problem is that like
We got no sign of where they're at yet.
yeah, we don't know of a room.
See, this is where it's going to get dialed, like go from like 0 to 60 in 3.5.
Yeah. That's usually what happens, and then we die.
If you don't find evidence of what room they're in right away, then it gets tough because then they just start killing people before you get any evidence listed.
The breaker should be on, by the way. Yeah.
I might head back to the truck to grab some more equipment and check on people's sanity.
Couldn't hurt.
This place is driving me insane.
Turning all the lights. Do. These couple ghosts, man. They're rough.
I'm not getting anything with the EMF thing, like
Oh, you got an EMF too?
not the EMF, the fingerprint thingy. The
Ah.
UV light. Guess I'll put this on the kitchen table.
So many lights.
Oh, the breaker just got shut.
Man, why you gotta do that? I check my cue. Man. Nothing. There's a very good chance it's on the spirit box, but again, I know it says that you have to be alone. That's the part that sucks. But I honestly think EMF, handle, camera. Man, nothing feels useful. Nothing feels good. Like, oh, he has a camcorder.
So you're not dead.
Nope.
Everybody thought you died.
Nah, I went out the back when the lights went off. Ew.
How's our sanity doing?
How's your 57 for me, 39 for Chimera, 45 for you.
Dude, this is terrible. I can't find any evidence.
Yeah, I was trying to use like your camcorder as like ghost orb hunting, but
Oh, like
nope.
a second pair of eyes?
Yeah, like no, I wasn't picking up jack diddly.
Yeah, I didn't see any ghost orbs either. Maybe we can just say that there is no ghost orbs for right now. And maybe focus on other evidence.
Maybe. I haven't even been picking up EMF.
Have we checked the ghost writing?
Oh, there we go. EMF 4.
I heard moaning.
Yeah, she's right there.
Someone... Oh, I'm dead.
Poke.
Poke?
Yep, I poked him. Probably best to do try other things. I hear it. Yeah, this is like last time. There's the EMF only went up to 4. There's no evidence. There's no UV. Our sanity is plummeting.
I drive this. It's like, this drives me crazy.
I mean, yeah, like it's crazy in the sense that it's like, what do you do? Like, the EMF, nothing. I guess I'm gonna try to use the voice. You mean his dead body doesn't act as a camera? I guess I'm gonna do it alone and I'll die in a second.
I guess, yeah, I guess I'll wait.
Is anyone here? How old are you? Well, nuts. Think I survived a haunting.
Did you get anything?
No, by the time I went in there, she was like, I'm gonna rip your head off. So huggable. Are you in there? You didn't turn off the lights. Is anyone here? That's a yes. Oh, come on. We can be cool about this. I'll leave. Well, now I'm dead. I can zigzag you. Toss the book in. Yeah, we've been getting really screwed over. It's like, nothing comes up. Hello. Got this.
Hey!
You've got this alone. Yeah.
Each other as spirits.
Yeah,
Nice.
it happens so rarely because you kind of just send us in to die first.
Excuse me, I feel like I die first a lot.
Ooh, there's no
How's
evidence.
it going?
We've got
any
nothing.
evidence, Brittany? Just head back in there and get all the evidence you need.
Mimic.
Yep, that's what I'm going for, is mimic.
I mean, yeah, like, get hugs, homie, gangsta style. Where is the book? Where did we even put the book? Where did we put the book? Is it
Do you see
upstairs?
Monson Star in the fetal position in the truck?
Yes.
She is losing her sanity.
She's trying to text on the Twitch chat. What do I pick? Kitchen table, breakfast. Let me check if there's spirit writing. This table? I can't see. 'Cause this is the kitchen. Go back inside.
No.
Oh, there it is. No, there's no spirit writing. It's always demon or mimic or Deborah. Maybe this is a good hiding spot. Crawl space. So, I definitely don't think the spirit box helped, because we never went in alone. I think you have to go in alone. Ghost orbs, though, I found nothing. So let's just say spirit box worked. But that's it. Like, that's where it stops, right? Like, there's nothing left after that. Yeah, this is a big old toss-up. I'm gonna guess mimic, but this is a big old toss-up. I think she's trying to communicate via the stream, so I'll stay away so there's no feedback loop. There's an axe in a mirror. Does that count as ghost activity? I could just stare here, wait for them to appear. Maybe they'll be on the dots projector. The ghost is in the truck with you, throwing plates. I wonder if I could... White Swan... Hyperallergenic hair shampoo. Only there was an open window. But yeah, this is definitely a hock up. I would say put in your guess and just yeah, put in your guess and just leave. Yeah. My camcorder. Ooh, what's this? What? Is this like a beer?
Ooh, a fine bottle of
I'm going for gin. No, it's a yokai. The thing none of us... maybe, I guess it's because we were talking to it.
Oddly enough, I was tempted to put down either like yokai, but I put down Myling instead.
What's a yokai do? I think that's the one that, like, hates it when you talk to it. Strength. Talking near a yokai will anger it, increasing the chance of an attack. That added up. You gotta mute the stream.
Talking nonstop.
Ooh, a fine get cut off. Talking near a yokai will anger it, increasing the chance of an attack. When hunting, a yokai can only hear voices close to it. But
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say it was a fine bottle of 1920 Chardonnay.
it said vitamins on it, but it looked like a freaking alcohol bottle. Yeah.
I want to do one more.
We can do one more. That one did go by pretty fast.
One more.
Ready up real quick. Let's do one more.
We gotta pick a map first, so random, I guess.
Yeah,
unless
random.
you have a specific one.
I mean,
you
it keeps
wanna
doing freaking farmhouses. Do we really want to go that
Oh,
far again?
Let's do Ridgeview Court. I don't think
That's
I've done
true,
that.
yeah. Do Ridgeview. Ready up. Because, yeah, that one did go by pretty quick. That was only like 10 minutes or something like that. I figured it around the 3-hour mark. You all busted in talking to it. Basically, yeah, like that's what happened. We all went in, talked to it, and died.
Pending. What? What?
We all went in and talked to it and died because it was a yokai. So it got really mad when we all started talking to it.
I guess explain why I'm the only one that lived. Then I guess I wasn't really saying much. Everybody else was all like, "Ah."
People take your tools. I'll take the ones that are left. Preferably leave me with some sort of vision. Either a camcorder or a UV light. Also, it will talk to everyone. Bam, bam, and I guess I'll take the camera. I'm camera boy this time. Detect a ghost, repel the ghost. We can't do any of these.
The name is Sharn Dyer.
Charnier.
Or maybe it's Charnay.
I can't get
Chardonnay.
the thing open.
You gotta. There you go.
There we go. I feel like I was wagging my finger like, how dare you? You're bad.
Do you have sanity
Maybe
pills?
I
Alright,
Nope.
guys, I'll put the
UV
box
light
right
shining
here.
on my belt,
It's a
too.
good place to put it.
Right here.
Is there anyone here? What's this? I found a skull.
Already?
Yeah.
That's not good.
What are you talking
no
about?
EMF. No EMF right there.
What
Might be
room are you in?
fingerprint near it, though.
I guess by this link. I'm gonna say, I swear to God, hearing that door, I'm like, if there's a haunting.
Oh, I heard
already,
something.
over there.
Are you in here? Show us a sign. Show us a sign.
See that?
Oh,
Got
that was
spirit box. Yep.
I heard
Somewhere
that.
in here.
What'd
Did you already said?
Nah, something like old or something. Don't
Let's
call
get
yourself
married.
old,
It
man.
says, like,
It's
something-
okay.
Something borrowed. Spirit box.
Let's get more stuff.
What room are you in?
Oh, I heard a door.
What room are you in?
I just gotta find out what.
Oh, level 5 EMF. Right here. In this closet.
Are you in here? Yeah, he's in here.
Is it an out?
Okay, so
Is
it's either it's either spirit, wraith, or twins.
Shit, it flipped over.
It's in this right here.
There we go.
Well, we got 2 down, so
Any fingerprint?
hang on. So we got your box, a 5. It's a spirit. Yeah, ghost writing. Wraith.
Out.
Wraith is dots projector, so we gotta get the dots projector back up there.
Alright, y'all wanna come in with me?
Yeah,
Or am I doing that?
I don't need the voice box thingy.
I heard another door open.
Yeah. Thought she was gonna lock us in. Oh,
I mean,
It's
I
not
guess
in the
I could if you
basement.
want me to,
it
but
was there a minute ago when I saw it.
Maybe,
Where was it?
maybe
The second
killed it.
floor?
Maybe.
They had in the basement.
Yeah, I thought it was in the basement, but now
It
it's
was
not
like
there no
freaking-
more.
With the freaking creepy green light that.
No, I took it. I had the dots.
Oh,
Oh,
I
so
thought
you
we're
picked it
looking
back
for the
up.
room. Where's the room?
the room's over here. It was
Where's
like
the
in. It was like over
It
here.
was like this one.
Okay, yeah, that was it.
So, yeah.
And yes, the journal's in there. Although I don't think the journal matters anymore.
Put the camera down too.
Shall we leave? Picture of me?
Yeah, I was hoping the ghost would be like behind you or something. Takes
Gee,
pictures,
thanks.
becomes FBI. So somebody loses.
Do you have a video camera in that room?
Yeah.
A couple of times.
Just stare at it for a second.
Stare. I was hoping it would look at
So-
the book, but it's
It can't
definitely
be ghost orbs. It can't be fingerprints. It's either ghost writing, freezing temperatures, or dots.
I guess, yeah. It's still looking at the dots, so hopefully.
Our sanity's actually not doing too bad.
No, we did this one pretty quick. It
It's
threw
because this one was
something.
giving us
It threw
all,
this
all
at
the
me.
evidence.
We found some
All I see-
remains.
All I see is my blue light, and that remains picture is so damn bright that I can't see anything.
Oh,
It just means that you're a lousy.
Don't
it
judge
means
my
you're a lousy,
photography.
Photographer.
Somebody looking for fingerprints? I guess not anymore, because yeah, now we don't need fingerprints anymore.
It can't be fingerprints. It's got to be freezing temp, ghost writing, or dots. Which we could take this thermometer in there.
True.
Anyone want to go with me, or am I the sacrifice?
It threw something again.
You didn't see it on the dots though.
No, you just saw like an item go bonk. It,
I
like,
got pretty good sanity. I think I might be willing to try and go in there.
Yeah, I can go in there too. As it spikes up before we're about to go in there.
So we're looking at what, 0 degrees Celsius?
I guess cold breath temperatures.
You got a light for me?
Nope.
You light the way. You guide light the way. I'm just gonna stay behind you.
It threw the book.
I'm not getting any freezing temperatures.
I'm not getting any writing either. Maybe we put it in the hall, like here.
I got 5 degrees Celsius, but that's not like freezing. I don't think.
Nah, I don't think so either.
I'm not seeing my breath.
Huh.
It's still level 5 EMF right here.
Yeah.
Oh, in this bathroom. Did it switch to this bathroom?
It seems to be like in between. Maybe I'll put the journal on the sink.
It's opening. Oh shit.
I was hoping I could catch it. It's trying to be spooky, but it's not coming up on the dots.
I'm not seeing freezing temperature, and I didn't see the dots.
Yeah, no.
I have a feeling it might be ghost writing.
Man. Yeah, maybe give it a minute, and then we'll go back. Boo. Our sanity's still doing okay, but yeah. I tried to get a photo of it. Didn't work.
Hopefully that's better. Gonna say like I might get disabled anyway because yeah I was having a hard time trying that light should help though.
Well, we just need to see if it writes in the book because the dots projector right now I think is not happening.
And we're not getting freezing temperature.
Yeah, and the freezing temperatures ain't happening either.
I guess I will go have a turn then I guess.
You try moving the book into the other bathroom.
I think I already put it in the sink.
In the sink.
Yeah, it's like on the
It
sink.
turns the water on. Like, no, that was our last sign.
Yeah, no, it's still not writing in the journal.
I think it moved to a different area because I'm not getting level 5 EMF anymore. I got level 2 right here. It might have moved to a different area. Not all ghosts are that territorial, I think, you know. Oh shit!
Oh, it was on the dots.
I saw that dots.
I saw it on the dots.
The dots.
Ugh.
Yep. What's that leave us with? It is a wraith.
So we'll let Monson start now. It's a wraith.
What it do?
Wraith.
It went wraithy. See my photo? You see my really good photo right there?
Finally, proof of a ghost. That actually is a good photo too.
Yeah, I'm kind of a
I don't see
photographer.
nothing. It just looks blurry.
I mean, yeah, it's blurry, but. But you see that person back there, right?
Get like this close to it.
I'm doing my best. You got Wraith down?
We got Wraith. Circle, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Wraith. You got Wraith. Everybody's got a Wraith.
Oh,
make
God,
Wraith.
I had a Wraith. Did my
Bing bong.
thermometer get left behind?
I think Soap had it. I think Soap had the thermometer. I think you're safe as long as you live. You get your thermometer back. It was a wraith. So if you do random, you have the possibility of getting maps that you don't unlock yet, because now I got Willow Street. I don't remember having that.
I think that's just because you got to a high.
Maybe. Like,
We're level 9 now.
yeah.
No, I mean I'm level 4 and I got the farmhouse, Grafton farmhouse.
I'm almost to level 10.
But now I kind of want to do Willow Street because we unlocked a new map.
Let's keep them wanting more.
Just one more game on the new map because, you know, like, how can we end it now that I got a new map?
Well, we gotta keep interest up, you know? We'll do another one, we'll try to do another one like Friday.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm still so disappointed.
I mean,
I want to play the new map.
the
Like,
game is lots of fun, but yeah.
we spent the entire stream playing maps that we've already played on the last session. We finally unlock a new map, and we're like, "All right, that's it, folks."
No, we got Willow Street when we did random that one time. but then we like died
I remember
immediately.
ever playing Willow Street. I remember we had the 2 farmhouses and the 3 homes.
Maybe it was just a liar that one time.
I could be wrong. Though.
It's really weird though, because it's actually like smaller than all the other houses, except for the beginning one, of course.
No, it's actually still smaller than the beginning one. The beginning one's 11 rooms.
Oh yeah. Why, like it's so dinky, and yet it's one that you get at level 10. Such a strange.
Maybe it's like the hauntings happen more frequently on
Just
that one or something.
constantly happens. But yeah.
Oh, it was a good session.
Yeah, we'll do another one. We'll schedule another one.
Somehow I got ahead of you in level. I don't know how that happened because you were like a whole level ahead of me before.
It says I'm a level 9, and you're a level 9.
Yeah, but I'm like 76% experience, and you're at 50%. What it looks like.
Oh, that's...
For me,
I don't know
you
what
both
that...
at 50.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, the 50%. Like, I don't know if it's volume or...
Maybe it could be volume.
Because for me, I'm at 95 out of 100. Like, I'm like a smidge from leveling up again.
It's volume. Yeah, you can let me
Yeah.
meet someone if you wanted to.
Oh. Good to know. Good to know. But yeah.
Good games. Good to know that we ended on a win too. You know?
Yeah, we gotta end it on a win. Plus, I think Chimera was having some
Tracking issues.
technical difficulties.
If it gets too dark, it's harder to track. It gets harder to track.
Understood. Yeah.
Then she starts going blah, 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 blah.
I mean, yeah. Well, like in that case, like my hands were dropping like all the way like down here.
But yeah, I guess I will leave the lobby. And I will leave all of you.
Welcome back.
It was a super fun time. I plan on doing more of it. I've been doing streams Monday through Friday from about 5 to 8ish, give or take. But yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. Thank you again, PA Warriors Kid 27 for following. Thanks Unworn Comet for stopping by. Got to see people in action with the greatest ghost hunting tools available. But yes, thank you everyone for joining. There's a Discord for chatting and meeting other people. I think most people do PC gaming. But it's a Discord nonetheless where you can make suggestions for games that you want to see in the future. Other fun stuff. It's just a social place for people to hang out, whatnot. Feel free to let other people know about the stream. A follow does go a long way. We're almost to affiliate, where some things will open up. I think like certain emotes. I think custom emotes open up. So I would then have to make emotes. Which, I don't know how to do that. So cross that bridge when we get to it. And the next stream will be on Monday. No stream tomorrow. So, ta-ta for now. See you Monday. What's the Discord you say? It's in a link at the bottom. It should be on the main page. All you gotta do is click the picture if you're on, I think, even mobile or PC. All you gotta do is click the picture. I think that is all you gotta do. Pretty sure the link is still good. Or that. There's a link posted on. Yeah. Everything has a link usually. The donate, of course, has a link. the YouTube channel has a link where I will post VODs, as it's mentioned. If you click on the picture for the Discord page, you will you'll get sent to a Discord that you can join. But yeah, easy peasy. So yes, everyone enjoy your Sunday. Take lots of respite, because we'll be back on Monday. I don't know if we'll be doing Phasmophobia again. We might be doing something else, but it might just be me. It might be with others. Thank you for joining the Discord. You'll be able to find hopefully some similar people. There's some stuff you can post, and of course, general chatting that you can do. It's supposed to just be a very chill spot, so give or take, there might be some people on, there might not be some people on. Everything's kind of small at the moment. But that is where I will leave you. Ta-ta for now.